Good evening, and welcome to another live stream with me, Every Games Tea, and I'm joined by three wonderful friends of mine to play some Dungeons & Dragons. I said that extremely quickly. Somehow, I'm awake and prepared. This is very, very unlike me. I don't know what's going on.
You've had a holiday.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Do it again.
No, I will not be doing that again.
That was amazing.
That was, yeah, I'm awake and alive and somehow prepared. I don't know what's going on. Where is Edward and what have I done with him? So yes, welcome to another live stream where we are going to be playing some Dungeons & Dragons in my homebrew world of Malintar. This is homebrew campaign, homebrew world, homebrew pretty much everything except for a few other bits and pieces. Also, hi Distal, how you doing? And hi TK Claire. I also saw Scuddy Eye in there. Hi everyone, welcome to whatever this is going to be. As usual, I have to do a few announcements inside the stream. One of those is the fact that I am an affiliate with Fantasy Grounds, so if you would like to indirectly support the stream in that way, you can do so by using the link that is going to be appearing in the chat very soon when I get around to getting my fingers on the keyboard. Or if we are watching this in YouTube later on, down in the description below, where you can get your subscriptions for Fantasy Grounds, as well as also various bits and pieces for Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder, Fantasy... not Fantasy Grounds, what's the other one? Starfinder, that's the other one, Call of Cthulhu, all the other bits and pieces that are on there. So if you'd like to directly support the channel or just, you know, get your bits and pieces of Fantasy Grounds, use the link. That'd be fine. Thank you. Also, you can hopefully hear some music going on in the background. That music has been provided to us by SiriusState.com, Tabletop.com, Ian Grimm, Festin Studios, Alexander Nakarada for Serpentine Studios, as well as also Travis Savoy from RPG Music Maker. Thank you to them for providing us with some royalty-free music that we can actually use to enhance our gaming experiences, and hopefully your enjoyment as well. As you hear whatever strange sounds that I may just frighten my players with. There is another thing I need to talk about. I'm already successful. Wonderful, wonderful. There is also something else I need to talk about. Oh yeah, YouTube, that's a thing. If you are watching this on YouTube, hi from the past, welcome in. Please do the thing that YouTube requires, you know, the thing that I technically have sold my soul for, but I don't give a shit about, the algorithm. But also, actually genuinely though, liking, commenting, and sharing will definitely help grow the channel. But yeah, if you're watching this YouTube, hi. Welcome in. Oh yeah, affiliates. I need to put the affiliate thing down. That's not how you spell. Is that how you spell affiliates? Yes, it is how you spell affiliates. There we go. Also, the thing which I hate talking about, because I start squirming, and you can visibly watch me squirm right now. If you would like to directly support the channel in another way, in terms of donations, etc., you can do so. There is a donations link somewhere on this screen or below this chat. I think it's below this screen. There are some suggested donation tips which you can do to also, you know, influence the game generally in a very sort of advantageous way. There's magic items, there's advantage inspiration, all that wonderful stuff. Whereas also a homebrew minor healing potion, which is a 1d4 plus 1. Basically, it's a tiny little sip of health that you can award to some of my players. And you can see that dotted around the screen, there are a few health potions and inspirations and whatnot that have been awarded already. So yes, if you would like to support the channel a little more directly, you can do so through that thing, and definitely make me squirm even more, because that's not hard to do. There is actually one more website I have to thank, and that is Heroforge. I almost forgot about them. You can see that there are miniatures dotted around the screen. These have all been made by my wonderful players, because their artistic expression is far better than mine. So thank you to these players for showing off their artistic expressions, and also to Heroforge for allowing us to be able to show these images off on screen. That really does help to you know, just see who our characters are. Basically, that. And yeah, I think that is it. No, there's one more announcement. I'm back streaming. So I am back. I'm hope the schedule might be a little bit iffy, because I finally sorted out my schedule with my work people. So I might actually be able to have a regular schedule and be able to do monthly things instead of just weekly things. But yes, I'm back streaming. Tomorrow will be Rogue Trader. Saturday will be the actual first episode, which will be finishing off the small one-shots, the small sort of two-shot that was episodical two-shot that was happening before my holiday, of the Hidden Worm does a Dark Heresy 2nd edition campaign, and then Sunday with the Fortune's Whimsy back doing their shtick, hopefully. Yeah. I think that's it for announcements. So, let's get into some character introductions, shall we? You can see that there are 3 missing places. Do not worry, one of those places will be being filled by a certain Jeff, my chaos person of repute. He is definitely a chaos person, but I love him for it. He will be joining us a little bit later because he has been extremely busy with work and would like to spend a little bit more time, spending time with his family. So, that's a thing. Family is a thing. So yes, he'll be joining us a little bit later. But don't worry, Tefari will be definitely here to throw everything to the winds and see what happens there. To that end, though, Tefari... yeah, pretty much. Tefari is our human wizard. From the Empire Bunel Brawl, where our characters, our heroes of the Scarlet Guard, are currently exploring some tunnels. We'll get into that in a minute. But that's where they are residing, and Tefari has got some... He's got some secrets. He's got some secrets. That's
I keep forgetting he's holding... There's not a giant sword or anything. It looks like a giant axe.
What? Oh, his flag, yes. Yeah, his flag.
Yeah, it looks like a giant axe.
It does a bit, but it is actually a flag.
Yeah.
However, we will not be joined by Sean and Lydia. Sean runs the character of Farrell. Farrell is a wonderful, no longer naive, but definitely very wise and cuddly and adorable Furbolg in the form of Farrell. I said his name twice there. Oops. Oh well, that happens. Farrell is our cleric, druid, shaman person. They are adorable. They're wonderful. I can't say anything more than that. And Janai is our tiefling fighter with a little sort of a spicing of cleric thrown in. She an angry girl, and tries to cover her anger by just drinking a lot. And then hitting stuff when the drink isn't there, and somehow is learning to not drink so much, and is still definitely hitting stuff, but directing the hitting stuff against the things that actually that deserve hitting, not anybody in range. So yeah, no, Shania's an interesting character, and kind of wrangling everybody else together. Weirdly, a thing she never thought about doing, or saw herself doing. So see how that happens. What happens when you go on for a long time. That being said, though, I'm going to let my players introduce their characters. Who are we going to start with? I saw a big grin there from Neil, so we're going to start with Neil, who is Sykes. And also, Neil, where can people find you?
Hi, I am Neil. You can find me over at Immersion Diversion. I run a Tabletop Wednesdays, but other than that, I usually just play games on my channel, but I play tabletops here. I play them over at Michael's game, or does a gamer as well. So you can find me everywhere. It's a long story, but yes, I play Sykes Brillo. He is a Wood Elf Ranger Rogue, ex-hunter, now relearning how to become a hunter because he's lost or his family got kidnapped. So he's retraining himself to be able to go find them again. Has kind of learned where they are, so now he's kind of just going to go where his son is, while at the same time helping out his new friends with their goals. After finding his son, he's got some thinking to do about what he kind of wants to do next. So, yeah. But
see how that goes.
Soul's been sort of taken by a Reaper, and so yeah, he's slowly turning into a Phantom. Maybe. Possibly, yeah.
Maybe. Who knows? Oh yeah, that's a plot. That's a subplot I've got going. That's a fun one. Let's go along the bottom here. With Riva, who's running Illyria. Could you tell us a little bit more about Illyria for us?
Yes, Illyria, the wonderful, fantastic feeling. An elf feeling, fighter wizard of the group who's more or less a second tank of sorts.
When she gets going, yeah.
Yeah, when she gets going, it has to take a moment of setup time and whatnot, but we'll gloss over that. Yeah, she's essentially the more serious person of the group. Whenever shenanigans happens, one or two brain cells may or may not pop a little bit. And and currently trying to find her family.
Indeed, Illyria is technically the sensible person. Technically, don't know how that's working out, but we'll see how it goes. And last but not least, Ruben, could you tell us a little bit more about Atlas for us, apart from him being absolutely wonderfully indomitable?
I am playing Atlas, the human barbarian. He's a strong man, he's an entertainer, and despite being a barbarian, he's not the most bloodthirsty one of the group, not even close. No, he's just an emotional guy. Kind of dumb as a brick, but his role is being a brick wall, so that all works out.
Yeah, I like Atlas. I really like Atlas. He's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we will dive down into the session today. So, it has been a few weeks for us, so you'll have to excuse us while we get back into the swing of how to play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. But with that, though, our heroes have spent almost about a month now, on the continent of Bunelbrow, the Empire Bunelbrow. While they have been here, they have headed up, going on lots of different adventures. One of those is going off an adventure through the Adar Forest, where they encountered a group of tiefling that Atlas was immediately suspicious of and had a right to be suspicious of. They defeated somebody who definitely well, there was stuff going on there. Check out the VODs and you'll see that. They also they then headed off further into the continent, where they ran away, sort of, kinda, to Illyria's home, Dial Chadar, where they fought what appeared to be this very strange person who ended up being a mind flayer, but a mind flayer with some abilities to him, and for some reason seemed to be targeting Illyria. Don't know quite why, because well, our heroes killed him. Flat out. Like, dead, not coming back. Killed him. So, yeah, that happened. That's also when they met, or were run into, I should say, by a party of Kenku. Many old crows, at least for the time being, fully wrapped up. And Illyria was the one that was able to have a conversation with them and get a bit of a deal to allow them to bring them back to their home, the Caliph tribe. In the Caliph tribe, they actually made quite a few friends and made a few deals, and actually met the Elder, who, that's all you guys know him as, the Elder of this tribe, who they discovered remembered the time before the Empire, all those decades ago, when things were different. While they were there, they did a raid upon a skyship and actually ended up capturing skyship while almost destroying everybody within range. Thank you, Sykes, for that, and making the GM extremely stressed in that regard. That was generally the first time that my stress levels went, okay, this is okay, to oh god.
It's not the GM's job to TPK, it's my job.
Exactly, it is absolutely the player's job to TPK. But yes, they were successful in the raids, captured the ship, and made a few inquiries and persuasions to the captain to allow the Kenku to take the ship. But they also then discovered that none of the account crew actually knew how to fly the damn thing, so a deal was struck with the captain in order to let all the tabaxi who ran the skyship to carry on running the skyship, while Tefari stayed behind. Our heroes decided to head off north because they needed to. There was the very insistent desire from a person called Nishtar Trent, or as he is known to some of our players, Manas Patel, due to a deal that Illyria had struck with Manas Patel a long time ago. This person was very insistent, so they headed to the mountains, the Dinar mountain range, where they actually discovered a battle was being fought by a whole bunch of Dragonborn, many of the red type, but a few blue and a few blue and one white, against a motley crew of individuals of all shapes and sizes, human, dwarf, elf. They're pretty sure there are some other creatures in there that our heroes have never seen or faced before. And nobody really seemed to be the victor in that fight, because during that battle, a large flame wall was cast or blown by our Dragonborn to separate the two parties, at which point the Dragonborn used that opportunity to retreat. So presumably the Dragonborn lost, although we don't know. Our heroes decided to chase after Dragonborn, almost getting themselves shot by Dragonborn and the army on the way. Were able to escape both from being shot. The Dragonborn simply disappeared into the mountains, while the army continued to chase what they thought were, well, you don't know. Managed to set up an ambush of the attackers, and had a conversation with a human and a dwarf. The dwarf seemed to be fairly happy-go-lucky, while the human seemed to have a little bit more of a grasp of what was going on. These two were just scouts. And then Farrell decided to give the two of them a certain chain mail shirt. So we'll see how that goes. See who takes that up. And a deal was struck with them too. So we'll see. We'll have that. See if there are any results of that. Our heroes followed the Dragonborn, where eventually discovered them, and a very tense conversation was had between both parties, where our heroes persuaded the Dragonborn to at least allow them to take them to wherever the Dragonborn lived. They were led much further into mountains than they originally thought, and eventually were led through a secret entrance, that's the word, a secret entrance into the tunnels of the mountain, and were led down this winding passage to a vast open cavern where a basically thriving village seemed to be just nestled here in this cavern full of all these Dragonborn. They had a meeting, or were chatted with the leader of the Dragonborn, who is called Larthanas. A very, very large, much larger than any of the other Dragonborn here, almost towering, and kind of a bit of a Chad fella. And also had a chat with the White Dragonborn, who seemed to be a bit, they were unsure about him. But it was a successful one. They took this opportunity, I should say, to relax for once. In a very, very long time, they actually took a moment to relax and had a spa, a good old jacuzzi, hot tub, bit of chilling. First time in a very, very long time that our heroes actually have had a chance to relax. So it was a moment of genuine settling down and doing nothing for a bit. However, those times were not to last, as one of the Dragonborn here, the trainer, as it were, the person who's trying to get the younger form of Dragonborn to learn how to fight, tasked them with cleaning out a tunnel full of Mage Rippers. These tiny pink ball-like creatures with massive mouths that cover almost the entirety of the face, sharp teeth, and tentacle-like stalks on their head, and long, spindly, spider-like legs. And apparently there was a tunnel that had swarmed with them, and the tunnel had been partially collapsed, but they needed to be cleared. It needed to be sorted out. It needed to be got rid of because these things were a pest and they kept coming in and being a nuisance. So our heroes were led to this tunnel by a couple of younger dragonborn that the trainer had assigned to our heroes to just guide them to where they were, and let our heroes do the job that they were told to do. And so they did. Our heroes thought it would be a good idea to try and capture these mage rippers, and it seemed to be going well, but it was going to take a long time with the method that they chose. So they opened up the collapsed tunnel, headed through, and Tefari polymorphed Farrell into a flying, a beautiful white flying horse. And then came the idea, which led to me, the poor GM, having to come up with having to say the eternal phrase "Atlas mounts Farrell," and charging straight
I wasn't
in.
there.
I know you weren't.
For the
but...
record, I was not there.
No, you weren't there. You're quite fortunate you weren't. But our heroes, not Atlas, Farrell charged straight into the swarm. Atlas hoping to scoop up a whole bunch of these creatures into a barrel. That didn't happen, unfortunately, because he wasn't quite able to hold onto the barrel as it went roaring along the floor. That definitely 100% attracted the ire of the swarm, who then turned after Farrell, and Farrell, obviously fearing for his life, ran for it back to the party, leading the entire swarm to them. And that's where a whole fight ensued, and where our heroes fought violently, eventually destroying these creatures, or / capturing a whole bunch. To that end, you, the party of Scarlet Guard, have 2 full barrels of these mage rippers. You better hope those barrel lids hold. And as the dust settles, a few of you are pretty hurt after that battle, and you can all see that the tunnels are very, very dark. It's very hard to see much of what's going on, except for those of you who have dark vision, obviously. And that is where we are going to. And Jeff is almost on the way, so that is where we are going to dive down into our session today, where you all are hurt. Well, not all of you, but quite a few of you. Yes, I know. I know, Atlas. You barely took any damage. Quite a few of you.
Atlas.
Suffering.
I do have to say this: Atlas does not give a shit. He shrugs off damage like it's nothing. Then again, it's a barbarian.
But also, Atlas wasn't the main target and tend to be seen to be ignored a lot.
Yeah, he can't cast magic. He can just defend against it somehow.
Exactly.
Okay, real quick.
Yes.
Ruben, out of curiosity, what barbarian are you?
I am the totem. Yes, that's the one.
Totem.
Yeah, and I took all the bear options I could.
The only one he can't defend is a psychic.
Yes.
Which I am a counter.
Yes.
Yep.
If you plan on killing Atlas, yes.
The six of you look around. There is the scattered and squashed bodies of these creatures. A couple of them still live, but it doesn't take much to just simply walk up to them and put your foot down on top of them. These are, of course, very tiny creatures in the actual fact. Just when they are gathered as a swarm, it becomes a problem. And there are a few tunnels that extend off away from where you are, and I think Sykes and actually Illyria as well, because you've got stupidly high passive perception. You both notice that from one of the tunnels there is a definite movement of air. Like there's a freshness coming from that tunnel.
I am first going to take my healing potion off my screen and use it.
Oh, is that
I'm
your
going to-
minor healing potion?
Yeah, the minor healing. Sykes just kind of reaches off screen and grabs a healing potion. and drinks it.
Reaches through the tunnel, reaches through the fourth wall, grabs it, and gives it a good swing.
Yeah. Okay, I think that was in my inventory. That was a.
Does anybody have a rope or anything which I can secure these barrels with?
1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, I got you, Atlas.
I think
And
I've got
then
nails too.
if
Thank you.
Atlas is going to help it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Let's tie this all tightly together so they don't. They're squirming in there. They're a lively bunch.
And you can hear them scratching and scraping on the insides of the barrels, and you're pretty sure that one of them is trying to eat its way through the wood, because you can hear that sort of.
Just flick that spot.
Flick the hood, you break it.
It just sort of drops down.
Poke a hole in it right away.
Oh, my finger's stuck.
But you can see that. Well, I'm gonna have to wait a little bit until until Jeff arrives. Also, hi Jeff, thanks.
Man, I forgot
yes.
my passive perception. It's a 21.
It's stupidly high, yes.
Pretty absurd.
But
Well-
yeah, Illyria, Sykes and Farrell, you can all feel this movement of air that's coming down the. It would be left. Yeah, sorry, I actually had to do that in order to make sure I know that. They'll be coming down the left passage directly in front of you. Behind you is the now open area from where you can see the Dragonborn are just they've scarpered down the tunnel a little bit in order to be able to avoid what you guys did.
I just kind of call down and be like, "Hey, we killed them, or we captured them, and killed them." But
They start coming back up the tunnel. And eventually they arrive there.
yeah,
Got
Polar
Two
arms
barrels
around.
worth of them.
They're looking unsure, but they're looking around looking for any sign of anything that's there. Also, hi Jeff.
Hello.
Hello.
Was there anything else down these tunnels? Do you know?
Well-
Did they make a nest or something?
Well, since we have a Jeff, I can actually help. I can actually reveal a little bit more about this. For Tefari, there is something familiar about these tunnels. You're not sure what, but there is just something. There's something here that is nagging you.
Something's nagging me. Okay. Sorry, just had spicy food.
Okay.
Okay. So while everyone is here and we're just, are we just standing around and
Right now,
debating
yeah.
the qualities of life and how we can save the planet?
Yeah, right now. Yes.
Okay. I tell everyone that remember what I told you about the thing, about my past, and tell them, well,
Yeah.
I feel a bit iffy and it feels a bit weird, right here in these tunnels. So I don't
Good
know.
weird or bad weird?
Switzerland weird.
What's Switzerland?
Weird country. There's a lot of gold.
This place has a Switzerland. That's cool.
Oh,
A lot of gold.
It has now.
It's the gold country.
I've made it canon.
We are in the mountain.
Hey.
Oh yeah, we are. Okay.
So yeah,
Um,
I'm not
I guess,
sure,
can I-
but I'm getting some weird vibes from this place.
I was gonna say, could I insight his Switzerland comment about whether it's good or bad?
No.
Okay.
No, you don't. You
Got
don't.
it.
You don't need to. You don't need to inside check that because actually, a country is not called Switzerland. It's called something else, which I will come up with later. But there is a country that does exist like that in this world.
Cool. All right.
Do you want to investigate further, or do you want to get the hell away?
I would suggest cautiously investigating further.
All right.
Yeah. I am hurting for squirting, but I can definitely keep the lead and kind of lead and see things along with Hilaria. Me and her can spot things pretty well. So
Yeah, and you can also bring if you want to scout ahead. We have Kitsune, so.
oh yeah, I'll she can sit on my shoulder and stuff. Okay.
If
Alright,
you want,
so
Should
then-
we
go.
bring these two barrels? We cut these 2 barrels worth full of these little magic eating critters. Do you think they'll come in handy, or should
Yeah,
we
we should.
save them? Save them up.
We could leave them. We should save them. Because we were gonna use them against the army. We could give them to the Dragonborn.
No. No, I think
No?
we
Okay.
could use them. They just
Okay.
asked us to get rid of them, which
Yeah.
we did.
Okay, we can. Yeah.
I think. Do they? Are the Dragonborn still around?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're
there's-
there. They're there. That's
do
just
they like make a nest or anything? Is this it?
the two young dragonborn just look at each other and just look back at you and kind of shrug.
Oh, they don't understand us. That's right.
Oh, um,
These guys might.
Well,
These guys might not.
No one speaks
Oh.
Draconic.
I'll pick up one of the corpses of these things, and I'm like, I
I-
point at the
yeah.
barrels.
I
Like, is
I
this
can't,
it?
but I
Like,
can
do they have a
understand.
nest somewhere where they sleep?
He starts up miming the idea behind it. One of the dragonborn just looks completely blank, doesn't have a clue what you're talking about. The other one apparently is a little bit more savvy, just kind of sort of gives a non-committal shrug and gestures vaguely ahead, her head down one of the tunnels, and he sort of you hear this very sort of growling speech comes out of his mouth. At which point you see the realization that he's like, oh yeah, you don't understand what I'm saying. So he points at where you guys have opened up the tunnel. He points at that, and then just thuds his spear into the ground, which sort of kind of indicating that they have never gone further than that point.
All right.
We're going in
well,
blind.
Indeed.
I
In
will
for a
point out that I
surprise.
can currently see in the dark. Actually, oh yeah, well, we had a light going on, right? Didn't we?
Nope.
Okay.
Well,
Can they see
okay.
my face?
I will because I kind of screwed up the fight screwed up that little bit last time. I would say that one of you probably had a torch during the
think,
fight,
yeah.
so you do.
I know that Atlas had, when he was riding Feral, had a torch in one hand, barrel in the other.
Yeah, we'll say that one of you still has a lit torch. So for
Yeah, sure.
basically the top row to you guys, Farrell, Tefari, and Atlas, you at least have a 30-foot sort of vaguely lit area, dimly lit, I'll say.
Okay, cool. I'm also relying on when she's close, I'm relying on Kitsune for vision. So
I also have dark vision, so I can see pretty far down the hall.
All right. Farrell does pipe up and say, well, I'm a bit hurt right now, so should we just take this moment actually just to rest a bit?
Let's take a little rest. Yeah.
I
as
would
well.
Right.
enjoy a short rest.
Yeah,
Yes.
you've been eating pretty much the most out of everybody.
You see that? Defari's
Yes.
bleeding from all sorts of tiny little gashes on his person.
And
Yeah.
I have about 1/3 HP left, so
Oh yeah, we need a break.
Yeah. It's,
All right.
That's a good lunch break.
I'm at like 1/10 of the HP left somehow. Even though they were all going after you, I kind of just took a bunch of hits.
With a big relieved sigh, Atlas takes his sandal off and flicks a pebble out of it.
It's like the face dealing what he's
Finally.
Oh. Okay, so
Right,
we're
mark
short
a
resting
rest
right
you
now.
all. Yeah.
Okay. Short rest.
Take a
Aw.
short rest. I'll
Ooh, not bad.
Hey, I'm fully healed. Woo! And
I
think
while
Farrell will,
It's
I
a dangerous thing to say when the GM can hear it.
yep.
Ooh.
Go
I'll have a quick look at
and
what that was.
one more. That's
Oh,
pretty good.
hey, nerd rock from the sun. Welcome in. I'll be along with the menu sorter.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I think
Alright, I got 2 hit dice
This
left. I'm
is
good.
causing me so many.
I'll do one more for
hits.
Farrell because that'll get him down to at least below half health.
I can't roll
And-
above a 1 or a 2.
Oh no, really?
Oh no, yeah.
That
I
sucks,
freaking
bud.
hate this game. Hey, finally. I've
That
had to use
sucks,
all
bud.
my hit die
I used
to get 44 HP back.
Yeah.
let's see
Uh,
here.
I went from 51 to
Uh,
6.
Recover. Alright, I recovered
Two.
spell slot. Actually, a couple of spell slots, actually.
Oh
because
yeah,
of our
actually
team.
yes.
I'm
For
going pretty high.
we'll do one. Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not? We'll do one more for Janai, and she'll be basically almost fully healed. Wow. Yes. For you, Tefari, do you want to do your short rest thing as well to gain back a spell slot?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. All
I
right.
got my 5th level slot back.
So, as you guys take the time here to heal up, while Atlas just simply shakes off his sandal of the one stone that was loose in there, and get yourselves ready to go. There is still that sense that there's one tunnel that has a little bit more freshness to it than the other one does. So, tell me where you want to go, left or right.
I would say that
The
on
one
an
that
even
is-
number we go left, and on an odd number we go right.
Well, the main rippers came down the left.
I rolled a 935, so we're going to the right.
Right.
I'm
Alright,
not going
you-
in front.
Actually, I was about to ask, could I please have an order of people here? Where's my pen? There it is.
You know
I'll
what?
walk by Tefari and Farrell with the torch, I guess.
Okay, so who's up front?
Up to 30 feet.
Guess
so
I'll be a
30
bit
feet
to the
around.
middle.
Okay.
With the people that can actually see up front would be nice.
Yeah, I'll be up front.
Okay.
I'm thinking of also casting my last 2nd level spell slot just because we're going into new territory. So I'm casting Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
And actually
yeah,
it's
good
a
call.
30 feet around, so technically everyone can still be behind me and still get the benefit. So
How
So I will be
wide
up-
is the tunnel? Can we only walk one person, or can we walk side by side, even if we have to do that little squeezy squeeze?
You can for this moment, for this tunnel, you can at least walk side by side. It's not too narrow that it's only single file, but you can definitely walk side by side if you wanted to.
Alright, then we should definitely make it with the Paths Without a Trace. So that's a good call, Neil.
well,
Sykes,
thanks.
sorry.
I have multiple names.
So
But my
Sykes is up
favorite
front.
Sykes. Yep. Yeah,
So
I'll be
Tefari and
first.
Atlas, will you be taking up the rear, or will you be in the middle?
I guess I guess I'll be in the middle. I'll be in front of the two of them. That also
Yeah.
can't see.
I'll stay close to Atlas.
Okay. Side by side or behind?
Side by side is fine.
Okay. Illyria, where do you want to be? I think Farrell will probably be behind you, Atlas and Tefari, because he also needs the light.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also going to equip my shield. So dagger in one hand, shield in the other.
I am going to be on the very back just to keep an eye behind us. So
Okay.
and I'm also going to be relying on my passive perception a little bit.
Sure. Then in that case, Janai will be behind you, Sykes. All right. So I have the
Okay.
order. I've got the order of walking here.
I was
Right.
about to say you have the short sword, but I forgot we left that at home.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just have my normal daggers.
Mm-hmm. You proceed down this corridor, and for a while this corridor seems to be fairly nondescript. It seems like to be a corridor that has just been carved through time, through the movement of stone, or the movement of water through filtering through the cracks and just through the mountain itself. And you can see all these beautiful stalagmites and pillars that are just lining the walls around. Yes, Sykes?
Sorry, I actually do have a regular short sword, so
Okay.
I will be using that instead of a dagger.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to figure out the process of things. I need to go back to my notes for this. This would be a good idea, wouldn't it? There we go. And as you are moving through these tunnels, Illyria, you're probably the first one to notice this. No, in fact, you are definitely the first one to notice this because you're stupidly high passive perception.
Yep, 21 would do that too.
Yeah, Sykes seems to be moving a little bit quicker than you.
I'm gonna match party speed, so.
Yeah, I know. But Illyria,
okay.
Sykes is moving quicker than you.
Oh.
Hey, Sykes, aren't you moving a little bit too quick?
What are you talking about? I'm matching everyone. I want to make sure you guys are in the thing.
As Illyria, as Sykes turns around to talk to you, it's almost like his speech is faster than normal.
Okay, why are you speaking a little bit too fast?
Sykes, when Illyria speaks to you, it's like Illyria is talking a little bit slow.
What are you talking about? Me talking fast? You're talking pretty slow to me. I mean,
I am going to.
Not talking, moving slow. I mean, because obviously they're accusing me of moving fast. So I'm like, well, you're moving slow.
Tefari.
Yes.
Atlas seems to be moving slightly faster than you, and it's almost like you are having to keep up or speed up in order to make sure that Atlas doesn't go out of range of you. It's imperceptible, but it's noticeable that you're like, hang on a minute, why are you moving faster than I am?
Well, can I do either an Arcana or a History check, because I have some experience with this.
Sure. Illyria also wants to do an Arcana, so one or both of you can roll Arcana, or one of you can have an advantage. It's your choice.
What's your Arcana?
I'm fairly pretty good at that stuff because I'm the great and mighty Tefari.
That does not answer my question, but I'll let you have the advantage.
That is a solid natural 20, so a 29.
Wow.
Wow. First roll of the game, you rolls a freaking natural 20.
With the advantage from
It's still a natural 20 though, mate.
Illyriado.
Yeah, you know exactly what this is. This is time magic. It doesn't. It seems to be affecting you all imperceptibly. And you don't know whether this is going to get any worse or not. You don't know, but you do know that this is time magic.
Okay.
This is exactly what you use.
Yeah. So I'll tell everyone to pause for a second. But then guys, everyone just stand still for a sec. As some of you may have started noticing, it might feel as if people are moving at different speeds, if people are talking faster or slower or anything. That's because we're getting closer to the center of this whole, well, area base, well, for whatever it is, because I'm still not sure. But everything here is just it's. I mean, I've told you guys I'm 110 years old or this ish. This is one of those slow time and fast time areas, so it may
Oh,
feel.
you're gonna have to speed up your talking. I can't understand you when you're talking too slow. And
I very fastly slap Sykes.
fuck, God, I try to avoid him because he's moving too slow.
And
I'll let you
because
guys play that out. It's fine.
and because she's made out of pure magic and might be affected slightly lower, I'll ask Kitsune to bite Sykes in the butt.
She
Not
does.
too hard though.
I can't avoid that. She was on my shoulder.
Yeah,
she was already contact. Ouch!
you feel a slight nip.
Ah!
I thought you guys just should join me on my morning routines, morning runs more often. But what kind of other shenanigans can we expect then, Tafari?
Anything related with time. It could be that time goes 100 times faster. A second could be a day, but a second could also be, or a day could also be in a second. So, stay close, form a hippie circle and hold hands or whatever. But make sure you don't lose sight of each other, because if you get lost here, you're gone forever.
Wait, if
So
Valeria says I'm going faster and I say she's going slower, does that mean I'm actually aging a lot quicker and actually time is going by for me faster than it is for Illyria?
Yes.
Fuck.
According to the fourth principle of
I run back. I don't want my kid to be 300 matching my age when they get out of here.
Do you leave the group behind, Sykes?
welcome to my life.
Serious question. Do you leave the group behind?
I mean, I don't want to, and I do. Because Sykes is stupid. Well, he's average, so it's he kind of does
is it
not
possible
want to
we're
see
going to
his
get
kid
out of
be
here
his age when I get
110
out of
years
here.
old, but not 110 years old?
It's very possible that we get out of here while everyone else has aged a lot quicker. Yeah, it's really dependent on what zone we are.
You're a chronomancer wizard, right? Can you fix
Yes.
this if we do?
That's what I hope to do.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you on
It's
this.
part of why I came back.
Okay, we'll keep going then. I'm gonna trust you, Tafari. You better hope my kid's not 400 by the time I get out of here.
Well, you'll have grandkids.
What do you hope to find?
I hope to find the man who is responsible for capturing me and turning me into a human guinea pig.
Oh,
And I know that he is still involved in trying to make make and control a chronomancer, but yeah, so far as far as I've heard, he's not been successful, but he has
Alright, well.
been trying to control one.
All right.
Also, sorry for the
maybe.
kid crying.
Okay.
Well, can't
Oh,
even
no,
hear
I
it.
can't hear
Can't
it.
hear.
Oh, okay, then it's good.
Well, then, yeah, I guess the longer we just stand here, the more time goes by. So let's just
Yeah.
keep moving
Okay.
as
Get this
best we
fucker.
can. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You
let's
keep-
move.
You keep moving through the tunnel, and
I'm going to be sneaking though after. Well, no, we're still in the little tunnel. So as soon as there's an opening, I'm gonna start sneaking. So
Sure. There is it is very disconcerting because at certain moments you notice that it was Atlas at one point, and then it's Farrell, and then it's Shania, and then it's Lyria, and then it's Tefari. Like constantly there is this weird fluctuation, and it's imperceptible, but it's almost imperceptible, but now you're looking for it. You notice that sometimes somebody else will move a little bit faster, or will talk a little bit quicker, or talk a little bit slower, and you can't tell if it's you or if it's them or if it's just what's going on. Based upon what Tefari said, it's probably most likely being affected, but an external force is affecting you. As you are going through, though, this starts to become more noticeable. Previously, it was just tiny. It was a very, very imperceptible. Oh, you're just slightly fast, and you could just brush it off. But now it becomes noticeable. And as it becomes noticeable, I need you all to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
shit.
Oh boy.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, I have a
Oh,
+3,
dear.
but still shit. 11.
19.
I'll use my inspiration on that
Up
one.
the one. Oh,
Hey.
I'll do
There it
so
is.
too. I notice I have a little star
You got a
thingy.
star. Yeah.
Uh
So
oh.
let's see if
Where's Farrell? There's Farrell.
3.
From a 1 to a 3. Let me just quickly roll for Farrell, wisdom saving throw, and Shania. Okay, so who rolled an 18 or above?
Me.
All right. Cool. So,
Damn.
as you're walking, Tefari,
Yeah.
it suddenly goes very dark
Oh.
as Atlas just disappears,
Oh.
and those closest to you, who would be Janai and Farrell, who you can just vaguely see their shapes, they also just suddenly disappear,
Okay. Interesting.
Oh shit.
and then they come back, and then suddenly Atlas is standing beside you again, and then there's light in your face. Everybody else, you don't notice anything.
Oh.
Just keep walking.
Everyone has been simulacrumed.
Oh,
Can I do I mean, I would assume this is magic.
It's a
because
pretty-
I know that
Yeah, it's a
we're
pretty.
in
It's
the
a
lair of a
Sorry,
wizard.
just going.
So can
it's a pretty good assumption.
can I do an Arcana check to see if I recognize what this was?
What is in your spell list right now?
A lot.
Okay.
you're asking
Give
the
me.
wizard.
Maybe
Yes.
keep
Yeah.
buying
Okay.
magic.
What are your level 5 spells right now?
Creation, Hallow, and Telekinesis.
Okay, you can roll me an Arcana check now.
Oh.
25.
25.
Ooh.
This was a temporal shunt.
Ah.
That just happened.
Good.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah, so
continue-
I'll
Do you stop everybody, or do you continue walking?
Yeah, I'll stop everybody.
Okay.
And
Let's go
I'll
then.
say what happened, and that we should probably prepare for some bad stuff happening.
All right.
And after I did that, I would like to investigate the area where we are to see if there are any traps or concealed spells, things,
Can
anything.
I system?
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely, you can. Please roll me an investigation.
With advantage, then, right?
Yeah, if Sykes is going to help you, then yeah, with advantage.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
I
before
was
he
about-
helps, I will tell Sykes to be.
unless
be
it's
careful.
like a Arcana check type of thing. I don't know if I can sense that kind of stuff.
No, it's
for, like,
investigation.
traps and stuff. Okay, then yeah.
If you want me to, I could also roll investigation as well. Oh,
If you'd
never
like to look
mind.
around, you can.
I guess I'll roll too.
This would Illyria, this
Also
will be
like a
without.
20
So,
some
so,
investigation. Oh,
So-
without passive, yeah. Okay.
so 25.
Yes.
Looking around, there aren't any traps. There are no traps around here. Certainly when you've stopped everybody to actually look and properly search the area, there are no traps around there. What you do seem to see, because Tafari, you know what you're looking for, there is this faint aura / shimmer that seems to be pervading through the area around you. The color is kind of this sort of weird purple.
Purple, you said?
Yeah, it's a very
Okay.
faint sort of purple shimmer that seems to be sort of pervading the area around you. Whether that could be because that was just the nature of the spell, or just the area you're walking through, not really sure. Because, well, actually, 25, you got a good Arcana. You're pretty sure that it's actually to do with just this area. That at this point, this was just where this spell occurred, and it's not it's not triggered through a spell. Doesn't seem to be triggered through a trap or anything like that. It just seems to be an effect of the area.
Just like a cloud, basically.
Exactly, just like a cloud.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll tell everyone that keep being careful. Keep checking, look out if you see anything colored or which is colored a bit vaguely. Shout out, and as soon as there's a shout out, everyone stop, because it wasn't a trap, so we're safe for that, at least.
Okay.
But it permeated the entire area here.
Would it be safe to throw
Okay.
something ahead to see if it affects it?
We could try. I mean, I won't instantly say no, but if it just misses the area where it is,
Yeah.
and we then walk again through it, then we're still screwed.
Okay.
Can you
So are you saying
have Kitsune go first?
I wasn't allowed to use Kitsune as a guinea pig anymore. I'm in favor, but some people got angry.
Shouldn't I
I
just
don't
look,
know.
does sort of look at you with this look of really?
Animal Protection Services were called.
Well, Shanae, after you.
I don't really know what I'm looking for, so just keep an eye out.
I'll try.
All right. You continue through these tunnels. It doesn't take you long because you know what you're looking for. Before you see at least Sykes, because you're ahead of the group, you see another kind of sort of purple shimmer in the air ahead of you.
I do.
Because you're in front.
Okay. I see a purple shimmer.
Right, everyone stop, drop, and roll. And
Do
let me check if I have anything. No, I think it's probably just best if we wait a second for it to pass. If it passes, otherwise we'll have to gamble that we're gonna be fine.
We can pass. All right.
If it's moved away.
It does seem to be sort of floating in the tunnel ahead of you, and kind of sort of. It seems to be almost. It doesn't seem to be like contained within the tunnel. It seems to be spreading through the stone, through the stone itself. And as you're all looking at them, watching what's happening, there is kind of almost. It's almost making the stone sparkle a little. Where previously it seemed to be sort of making things disappear, the stone here just seems to be sparkling.
Is it like on the floor too, or just above us?
Yeah, it's the entire tunnel.
How far does it go? There does the tunnel kind of curve back and forth?
Yeah, you've been winding through.
How far?
Through this area.
How far is the next curve to where I couldn't see because I have dark vision 120 feet. So.
Oh, then yeah, you can. Well, dark vision 120 feet, so that means it's dim light beyond 20 feet, 120 feet. So yeah, you can see that this sort of shimmer continues for about 30 feet ish, before sort of fading out and carrying and continuing on to the next turn, which is about 60 feet beyond that.
Okay, unless this shimmer
30 feet beyond that.
disappears. Yeah, unless this shimmer disappears soon, we might not be able to go any further without stepping on it because it keeps going for 30 feet. So unless someone can jump 35, I might be able to.
If you were to jump, you'd have to jump through it because it is literally covering the entire tunnel.
Oh, I thought you said it was just on the rocks.
No, it's making the rocks shimmer, but this cloud is in the tunnel.
Okay, but yeah, so it does. We'd have to walk through it unless it disappears because it keeps going for 30 feet. So
we can wait a minute or two and see what happens.
I can shoot an arrow in it.
If you wish, Tafari, you could roll another Arcana check to see if you can figure out what this is.
Yeah, that was going to be the thing I was going to do after the few minutes wait.
Sure, go for it.
But sure, I'll go for it now. Arcaneos.
Do you want me to roll or shoot my arrow through so you can roll it on that to see what happens to the arrow?
It's never a bad idea. And I would like to re-roll that 12.
Mm-hmm.
So when he does that, I will shoot my arrow through it, and then he can find out what happens.
Yeah, that boy.
26. This spell that's currently kind of pervading the entire area is Gift of Alacrity.
Ah. That's something I know.
Mm-hmm. But it also But it also seems that even though this is Gift of Alacrity, this seems to be, unless you're willing to let it happen, you would still have to try and resist it.
All right. Well, Sykes fired his arrow, so that will have done nothing because the arrow is not a willing creature.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Living arrow. No, I'm firing living creature.
Well, shit it. I'm just gonna gamble it. I'll tell everyone that it's it's magic. It's a spell. It's one of I've used this spell on party members before, so they'll know. I'll take the first step and go walk on it.
Sure. Do you want to resist this, or do you want to just let it happen?
I will let it happen.
Okay.
I'll tell everyone it's safe before I step on it.
Mm-hmm. As Tefari steps into this cloud, there is this almost vague sparkle that kind of surrounds his body before dissipating slightly. And yeah, Tefari, you now have 1d8 to your initiative roll.
Nice.
All right, I'll look for a moment to see if he doesn't explode or anything, and then I'll hurry along after him with the torch.
No explosion.
There is no explosion, none whatsoever. Atlas, do you try and resist this, or do you?
Atlas does not like this magic bullshit. He will try.
Okay, please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
The try being the.
Hey, you never know.
word there. That's 12.
Aw. Well, unfortunately, that is still a failure.
Unfortunately, you get a D8 to your initiative roll.
So unfortunately, yes, you get an additional D8 to your initiative roll. as you also walk in, you try and sort of stop the magic from descending upon you, almost trying to sort of blow it away from you. Or, it's a Ghibli in the tunnels.
Psychic magic.
But it does land upon you, and there is this kind of almost weird shimmer that happens before you can almost feel the magic permeate your body, your soul, and then weirdly feel sort of inspired and slightly faster.
Angrily inspired.
Angrily inspired. You can feel that your reflexes have been very slightly enhanced in some way. So yeah, you also gain 1d8 to your initiative roll.
Everything good?
Do you all? Atlas does not explode or anything.
It's just
All right.
magic, but seems to be fine.
Okay.
Speed magic.
I guess Illyria, Janae, Farrell, let's go.
Only
I'm now
allowed to step on if you feel the need for speed.
already. I just want to. Already, I wanted to vomit from that. Thanks.
Shania will trust you to Tefari and will let it happen, so she does gain a 1d8 to her initiative roll. I think Farrell would probably resist this. Sykes, Illyria?
I'll let it happen. They
Let
seem to
me-
feel good, so.
Farrell would only allow it to happen if Sinead told him it was fine.
Yeah.
Let me roll.
Shania is suspicious of you, so she's not sure.
Lyria would try to resist it.
Okay. So roll me wisdom saving throw.
I have a 17.
That unfortunately
Nice.
is not high enough.
Ooh.
It just fails.
Damn.
Farrell will definitely try and resist this. He
Use a
also
D8.
just fails. So, everybody gains a D8 to their initiative rolls.
Yeah.
Please remember that.
We were cautious for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You guys all continue on, and you gain a
Has-
sense that this area is full of all that timey-wimey stuff.
Mhm.
And you find yourselves walking for at least another hour. Again, with that sense of you didn't know, Sykes. It's okay, you didn't know.
That's fine.
But it's at least another hour, and it's again that sort of sense of, and occasionally you notice when when that temporal shunt that happened before happens, and there is that slight disconnection, but it doesn't seem to affect you. As you're moving through Tefari, there is actually no, Sykes. Are you guys maintaining the same order?
I think
guess
so.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say so.
Okay, so Sykes, since you're up front, you see again. Well, two things.
Okay.
Sykes, you see another one of these clouds in front of you.
Mhm.
This one doesn't appear to be encompassing the entire area. It seems to be sort of settling like a sort of ground fog. You can see clearly over it, but there is this very faint purple layer that just seems to sit along the ground across the ground in front of you. You see that, Illyria.
Yo.
as you've been walking through these tunnels, you have started noticing that some of the stones around here are vaguely rat-shaped.
Rats? Can you repeat that? Rat shaped.
Yes.
That's what.
That's what you heard. Rat-shaped.
Okay, she would absolutely relay that to the group. That floats are looking like rat shaped.
I also bring up the floor fog.
Rat shaped? Right.
Yeah, I mean,
I
look,
look
there's
down.
one right there. There's another one right there.
Are
Another one
they
almost down there.
are those also are they all in the fog? Those rat shaped rocks? Or
Some of them do appear to be, and some of them appear to be just in the corridor where you are. And as Lyria points one out to you, it's stone. It's very clearly stone, and it does resemble the form of rat. This one appears to be almost curled back on itself. Another one appears to be almost trying to run away from something. Another one seems to be curled up into a ball. There are, as you're looking around, you start to notice that quite a lot of the loose stones around here kind of resemble rats or small vermin.
Guys,
pick one up.
can you guys? Huh?
I'll pick one up.
Okay.
As you
Look at it.
pick it up and you start to look at it, the detail's uncanny.
Oh, that's weird. I don't like that at all.
Oh, I think
Nope.
I know what happened as Neil.
Try to break it in half.
It breaks in half, just crumbles into stone in front of your hand.
No guts
Far.
spilling out.
Can I see one of those halves, Atlas?
Sure.
Can I look on the inside? And does it look like it's got like markings on that crack that he made?
Roll investigation or roll in medicine.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, this is
Oh,
more medicine
I have a
than
+3. It's a 15.
It's not
15.
bad.
Not terrible.
It's not terrible. No, yeah. I mean, if you were looking for what you presume to be the detailed anatomy of the inside of the rats in stone, then pretty good. It's a pretty good approximation.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. These are real rats. They're just what I'm guessing because what
Petrified?
Tafari has said. No, what Tafari has said before.
Frozen in time.
Yeah,
Oh.
you just ripped a
Yeah.
rat in half, Alice, and it's
No, but it's
gross.
stone.
oh, maybe
It's
then,
stone.
yeah, petrified.
Still,
Oh,
probably that shit
Still
did it
nasty.
to it. Then I throw the other half. Just let's
Can
say
you guys-
that the fog. Ugh.
Can you guys give me a minute? I want to check something.
Sure.
As I'll keep formation, but I'm just gonna sit on the ground and kind of meditate for a minute. If you know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah.
So you meditate for a minute, and as you consider this rat, and just look around, look at examining the stone walls around you and the roof above your head, and looking around, and just listening. Ahead of you, still a ways away, beyond this, definitely beyond this
Yeah.
weird fog ahead of you, still quite a ways away, there are 3 large shapes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So what they are, there are 3 of them.
And obviously, I'm pretty sure I see a lot past that, but that's what I'm kind of focused on because they seem to be the closest.
Mhm. Actually, of that, actually, give me 2 seconds. I just quickly need to look up something. Where are
Yeah.
you? There you are. What are you? Are you also large? Yeah, yes, you are. Sorry, correction.
Ooh.
There are 4.
Ouch.
4 large
Okay.
ships. 3 of them are closer to you. The other one is further away.
Okay. I bring that up. I say there's 3 large figures, fairly close, not close, but like, because I can't approximation through walls, because they kind of almost look like auras that I kind of just see through kind of a like a ping, you know. But there's 3 up ahead, further down, and then there's one also large one kind of further back behind those guys. I don't
Right.
get shapes much, but yeah, so it's really large. But yeah, there's 3 of them. So we have to be careful. I can't do another pass without a trace, so.
All right. Well, at least we're forewarned, so push
Yeah,
comes to shove, we know what we're in
yeah.
for.
We have some, or at least we're good to go if they're hostile.
Yeah.
Which I would say, considering this area, is a fairly safe bet.
Yeah, I don't like this at all.
In fact, I would suggest preemptive strike.
Mm-hmm.
There is still
Yeah.
this fog that's in front of you.
Yes.
This,
How
yeah, that's
wide
true,
is
yeah.
it?
how wide is it? It is covering the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And how far into the tunnel?
How far into the... this one is not too far. It's only about 10 feet.
All right.
You can jump over that.
I can help you with that.
And how
Throw
far,
you.
after the 10 feet, how far is it to the shapes? Do we have
From
any
Sykes?
idea? From Sykes? Sykes?
Yeah, Flex. How far is
Can
it?
you... so your ping, just read
It's 5
me what it
miles.
is. Can you tell
Oh,
distance?
so yeah, it's I don't think so. That's why I think I brought up that I couldn't tell how far away they were. But it's called Big Game Hunter.
Yeah, I don't think you can tell distance, but just have a quick read of it again.
By spending 1 uninterrupted minute in concentration, as if you're concentrating on a spell, you can sense whether there are any large or larger creatures within 5 miles of your current location. This feature reveals how large the creature may be, their numbers, and their general direction and distance in miles. Oh, so it does.
Oh, distance. Okay, so you do know.
If there are multiple creatures or groups of creatures within range, you learn this information for each group.
These creatures, in that case, since you do know distance, the 3 creatures that are nearest to you are about 300 feet away. And the other large creature beyond that is about 350.
Oh, so they're pretty close together. That's actually one pretty much group. They're not too far away from each other, so. Ugh. Ooh. That's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Well, I can help you guys.
Let's get over the
I can
cloud
toss
first.
you guys over.
Mm-hmm.
Should be
Okay.
possible.
So Atlas, you're going to pick everybody up and launch them across the
Yes.
this thing. Wonderful. I love this. Okay, so what would this be? What am I going to get you to roll for this?
Athletics?
Actually,
I mean,
quick
it's-
question: are there any like rocks
Yeah?
jutting out of the ceiling above the fog?
There are indeed. There are plenty. There are plenty of stalactites. Yeah, because tights go down. There are plenty of stalactites that are jutting down from the ceiling. Some much larger than others. You can see at this point in the tunnel. Actually, no. At this point in the tunnel, there would be none.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Just because of the nature of the magic that's here. At this point in the tunnel, there are no stalactites. And you
'Cause
also
I have a
notice
grapple hook
there
and
are
rope,
no
so I was gonna-
stalagmites.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
There's no stalagmites, no stalactites. You do see plenty of rubble on the floor,
Okay.
but there's no
Any
stalagmites or
standing
stalactites.
above? Any standing above the fog? Any rubble?
You know what? Yeah, I'll say this. There is one point that it sort of kind of juts above this fog on the right hand side, about halfway through this fog.
Okay.
So about 5 feet into the fog.
So yeah, so Atlas, if you still want to throw us across, that'd be fine. But just to let
Yeah,
you know
I guess I'll
there's a
just,
little
with my
point.
hands, give a little step for you to step in, and I'll yoink you.
I want to point out to
further.
him that spot of that like rubble out of the ground, so he can try to jump across easier.
All right, Atlas, please roll me athletics.
I will.
For the first throw. Who's going to go first, by the way? I do need to know
I'll
this.
go
Who's
first.
going first? Okay, Tafari's
right.
going first. All right.
Oh.
15.
15?
All right. 15 will be fine for Tafari because Tafari is a light boy.
No, right.
So a 15 is an easy
I also
launch across the fog, and there is a slight moment of did he make it? Then you hear the scuffle of Tafari landing on the other side. Tafari, just please quickly roll me a dexterity saving throw. Don't biff it.
11.
That's not biffing it. Biffing it means rolling a 5 or lower. So that's fine. You land this. You're pretty sure you might have just twisted your ankle slightly, but you land on the other side, avoiding the fog. Who's next?
I'm not rolling
I
until
think
I've got a
Illyria should go
volunteer.
next.
All right,
Who?
Illyria's volunteered.
25.
25.
Easy. Illyria, you do not need to make a dexterity saving throw here, as Atlas easily launches you, and you sail like a bird over this fog and lands almost gracefully on the other side because he managed to position you perfectly.
Did the Dragonborn still come with us at this point, or did they?
Nope,
head back?
they stayed behind.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They stayed behind.
Right. You should do Janae and Pharaoh next.
Okay.
Sure. Then
Who's this?
that's gonna be Shanae.
Okay. Shania, unfortunately, is not light. So unfortunately, a 14 doesn't quite make it. As she.
I sent Illyria over first.
Yes.
Yes, Illyria?
I'm going to do telekinetic movement.
Okay, what does that involve?
All right. Telekinetic movement. You can move an object or a creature with your mind. As an action, you could target one loose object that is large or smaller, or one willing creature other than yourself. If you see that creature, if you can see that creature and it's within 30 feet of you, you can move it 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you see.
Okay, so seeing that Shania is just about to fall short and looks like she's about to fall into that fog. You quickly reach out with your mind, your third eye opening in the middle of your head. You reaching out to grasp and pull her the extra few feet over that fog. However, she's going to need to make a dexterity saving throw, as this was a very quick thing. Make sure she doesn't take some damage. 14. Okay, she'll take a d6. She twists an ankle at one point of damage. That's fine.
She's like, my toe.
Pretty much.
My toe.
One.
Quick thinking. All right, Farrell. Well, Illyria, you get another one of those. The big guy's coming up
Okay.
with 16.
Definitely not enough for Farrell. He's much heavier than Janai. As you launch him across, you can Lyra, you can definitely see that Farrell is going to be landing right in the center of that fog if you're not quick.
Telekinetic movement once again.
All right. Gonna have to make this a little bit more challenging now for you, because he's going to be in the center of it. Please sort of roll me. What's your spell modifier? It's intelligence, right?
Yeah, it's my intelligence. Oh,
Okay, roll me an intelligence check then.
Intelligence, that'd be I think. A 15.
15. Okay. That was enough to get him to just clear the last of the fog.
Oh.
But he is definitely also going to need to make a dexterity saving throw in order to avoid not... nope, he's definitely going to be... he'll definitely be taking some bludgeoning damage. Oof. 6 points. Jeez.
6 points.
That's going to be... Oh, Farrell. That hurt. And last, Sykes.
Yep.
Alright, let's roll me
There you go.
19. Yeah. Okay. Atlas. Sykes is the lighter of the remaining three, so you are able to clear the fog nice and easy. But now, Atlas, you've got to make it over.
I will take a running jump and jump, dive over.
Point out the rubble
Oh,
too.
I was about to cast levitate, but all right.
Doesn't that just bring him up though, not across?
Yeah.
Save it if I need it. I will.
Well, give me a moment.
Need
give
it.
me a moment. Well, give me a quick moment here, because jumping actually has rules, especially if you do a long jump. So.
Plus Atlas, there was that rock rubble that I said was planted above the fog.
What is your? I don't quite know why I'm asking this, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty high. But what's your strength What's your strength score?
16.
You're fine. You in order to seeing what you need to do, and the gap you have to make. You're like, don't worry, Illyria, I've got this. You take a few steps back and charge straight at the fog, and you're all there's that Illyria. There's also that moment of, I'm not sure he's gonna do it. Not sure he's gonna do it. But Atlas just leaps over the 10 feet, easily making the jump across and landing, almost doing that superhero land on the other side.
Nice.
I did not need to waste my innate ability. Yay!
You did not, and I think we've just lost a Reuben.
Oh yeah, we
probably a good time to go to break then. So
yeah, and yeah, it is actually time for a break. So, with you all the other side of this fog, and knowing ahead that there are some large creatures that you may or may not have to deal with, I'm going to take a moment here to have a bit of a break, because I also realised I need some tea. So we're going to be doing that. Don't go away as we figure out what's going to happen on the other side, or what's going to be in this or further ahead in store for our heroes. See you guys shortly. Hello, welcome back. That was a short break, I just realised, but we're excited to get going. So let's keep going. Our heroes are in the middle of a tunnel and have managed to successfully, unfortunately was unable to avoid one of the traps, although it didn't really do much to them. Decided to walk through another trap because it ended up being very beneficial to them, and very deftly avoided something. They don't know what, but they avoided something. Definitely magical. But to that end, our heroes are now the other side of this purplish fog that seems to be covering a sort of 10 feet area of ground in front of them. And Sykes has informed our party that there are 4 large creatures about, now less than 300 to 350 feet away from them, further down the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
With that in mind, how do you guys want to proceed? Do you guys want to continue? Do you want to go back? What do you want to do?
We just jumped over this trap. Why would we go back?
So
I mean, we
forwards
could, but
now.
Eyes
on the goal.
Eyes on the prize. Heading forwards, you there is still that moment of there's still that sort of weird disconnection of time where you're pretty sure that you're traveling normally, but somebody else is traveling slower, somebody else is traveling faster. Yeah. Illyria?
Say we should all stealth.
Do you want to stealth?
I do.
Seems like a good plan.
All right, roll me stealth checks, please.
Not the most horrible idea.
22.
9.
11.
natural 20.
Nice. Nice. Just quickly roll for Janai as well.
Wait, why in the world she gets
Because she's wearing heavy armor.
It's armor.
Oh.
The armor does
Medium
it.
armor that does a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Armor.
Yep.
Armor does
So
it.
I was upset when he said an hour went by. I was like, no, my aura.
Yeah, sorry, dude. But you didn't know
you're
how
good.
long you didn't know how long you'd be traveling for.
Yep.
So, what have we got? We have a 14, a 22, a 9, 11, 22, 13. 22 is also not 20. It counts as another natural one. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Farrell's the last one I think we need.
Oh, I've done that. I've done fire as well.
Oh,
Roll 13.
oh, yep. Sorry, they're both. I didn't. Yeah, I was like
So-
looking for them on my side.
Heading down the tunnel, Illyria, you are the first one to spot this, and then very quickly fire on the Sykes. The walls are becoming sticky, sticky with webs. As you look around, you see that there are webs that are beginning to cover the walls around here, and you can almost smell a kind of staleness coming from up ahead. Not sure what's there, but I'm pretty sure there's a staleness coming up ahead. And
the Illyria would pipe up quietly that there's webs and smell of staleness, if I heard that correct.
you did.
Yeah.
Is this a familiar staleness from my past?
From
I
your
don't know.
past, no.
Okay.
No.
Not a spider stale spider smell.
Shall I light them on fire?
Do you want to light them on fire?
I ask.
If you wanna, I mean, Tafari, anything magical about these?
I will do an Arcana check for that.
Sure, go for it.
23.
Apart from that sort of weird timescape that you're in, there is nothing magical about these spider webs.
Well, nope. There's gun spider webs.
Okay.
Can I determine what kind of I know it's spider webs, but are they sort of bigger than average spider webs? Can I make a nature check on that part?
Do their patterns resemble
You can make me a nature check, yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I
I'm a
love those
16.
spider videos.
Well, these are large webs, and judging by the fact that these webs also seem to have the bodies or the certain stone figures of rats embedded in them, pretty sure these are going to be giant spiders of some sort.
Ooh.
Vertex.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, just be mindful that we may or may not encounter a giant spider of some sort. Don't know what type, but I fought a few of them in my past, and let's just say they're not fun to deal with sometimes.
My torch
Especially if they
is
can do that to
going
those
towards the
rats.
webs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially if they can do the. Yeah.
And
Lighting,
you
touching
also
the webs.
said that the rat stone things are on the webs as well.
Embedded in it.
Yep.
And as Atlas touches one of these webs, the web just immediately ignites and burns away very quickly. And you can see that in this particular web, 4 stone-like bodies just tumble out onto the ground.
Yeah, do not touch any
All
of
right.
this. I am not liking the fact that we may or may not end up with fighting.
Yeah. Be careful because I've dealt with this kind of. Assuming Sykes knows what's going on with the rats now because he knows that after Alice broken in half, seeing the inside of a rat still look like the inside of a rat.
Made of stone.
These made of stone. Because he's dealt with cockatrices in the past at Farrell's village, and he knows that when
Pretty
they
similar.
bite things, they can petrify stuff. So
Pretty similar.
whatever, yeah, just be careful not to get bit, or from not, because we could get petrified like these things.
I'll try.
So watch out
Alright.
for biting or anywhere that exudes venom.
I'll draw my sword.
Okay, Atlas is going with his sword this time.
Mhm.
Illyria, because your perception is stupidly high, you also can hear echoing down the tunnel ahead of you that same skittering, chittering noise that you heard not too long ago, about 2 hours ago, when you were fighting a whole bunch of them. 2 to 3 hours ago.
Illyria quickly, just going like this, kind of just stuck. They're skittering up ahead. I'm not sure if it's the same type of creatures we fought, those mage rippers, or something else. Be quiet now.
Well, do we know that if we touch the webs that they'll come to us?
Well, they're spiders.
Well, Atlas, you
'Cause-
burned away the webs. I mean, that's still technically touching them because you hit it with a stick.
Probably
Well, I mean,
noticed
also
that.
the flames could just set it on fire, I guess. I'm sure they still feel their webs being set on fire, though.
Probably.
I will test my theory by touching a web.
And
I'm
get
just
stuck.
doing.
You do as Bilbo did in Mirkwood, just
In Mirkwood,
flicking
yeah.
the web and sending a vibration along.
And I'll ask Illyria if Illyria hears if they're coming closer.
Lyria, roll me a
Are they?
perception check, please.
All right, I gotta do this active.
Yep. Oh, no, nothing passive now this time.
21.
It is
21.
the way of science.
There is that moment where you're pretty sure you can hear the vibration of the web moving through the tunnel ahead of you.
Put my
That
shield away in the
chittering, that squeaking and chittering noise that you could hear doesn't appear to be coming any closer.
Right.
And you're fairly certain that nothing is coming down the corridor ahead of you yet.
I look behind us.
Roll me a perception check to Sykes.
Ah, 14.
You don't notice anything apart from that sort of really weird purple shimmer.
Oh, they're not coming towards us, but there's a lot of skittering. Just be cautious.
Okay, I will move forward. Still stealthing.
Only Sykes or everyone?
Oh, following.
Yeah, let's move forward and yeah.
Okay, everybody,
bit
please
of
roll me stealth
distance.
checks again, as this is now a new instance.
Ah! Well,
15.
Not bad.
14.
uh-oh.
Bad.
26.
26. Jeez. Janai and Barrel.
God.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's that. I'm just quickly checking some stats. Oh. Yeah, but meh. Okay. You feel confident, although there is a brief moment as you hear a slight clatter from Janai, and you'll pause as Janai as you look around and see Janai just braced herself against one of the webs and quickly releases her hand. You'll stop for a moment, hoping that nothing has heard you. But nothing seems to come towards you. You continue on your process, moving slowly through the remainder of this tunnel. Sykes, since you are the one in front, you're the first to see this. You see that the tunnel does eventually come to an end, and it comes to an end at a point where it's like a wall has fallen into the tunnel, and you're coming from the side where the wall has fallen into, and you because of your stupid far sight ahead, and with the light behind you helps a little bit. You can make out the vague shapes of a large room in front of you, and in this room, you can see that there are a few chairs, and there are several tables in this room. And you also make out 3 very large shapes that are nestled in 2 corners of the room. And not only that, you can hear the chittering and see almost like this small swarm group that's just sort of undulating on the floor. You know where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you have moved quietly, you, Sykes, notice that the 3 large shapes are looking right in your direction.
They know we're here. They're waiting for us to come through.
What do you want to do?
Let's start blasting.
All right, initiative time,
How far away
please.
are they, by the way?
I will
Oh, yeah,
show
we
you in a
know.
moment.
I was gonna say what I guess. Yeah.
Remember, everyone, we get a D8 to our initiative.
Yep.
Yes, indeed you do. Everybody
And
gets
there's no
D8.
sneak attack because they know we're here.
Unfortunately, they do.
So,
All right. So
right. So that's right. No modifier.
that is a 24.
I will roll
Ooh, I
initiative
get
for
7.
NPCs.
Oh my god. Oh my
36.
36. Jeez.
Oh, I almost got an at 20 also.
21
So
total.
you can all in the combat tracker. So if you go to the combat tracker that's on the right hand side of the screen underneath the tool tab, where it says initiative, you can rewrite your initiative in there. 6. Jeez.
Oh,
I
rolled my
can't edit
initiative
in
at
it.
Okay,
advantage,
that's
so I
fine.
already-
Then I will quickly edit your things. So 36 for Tefari. Sykes, what was yours?
Mine was an 18. I rolled the D8 first and then put in the modifier and rolled my
Okay,
initiative.
perfect. Atlas, what was yours?
21.
21.
Oh god.
Illyria, what was yours?
Let me check. It is a 24.
So, no.
Oh gosh.
24.
Second page.
I'll quickly
Last.
just quickly roll for Farrell. So it'll be 18 plus a D8. It's a 7, so
Gosh,
what's
I'm going
18,
last.
what's 18 plus 7 on my head?
25.
25.
Thank you. 25. But just so you're all
Oh my
aware, this gift of
gosh.
alacrity lasts 8 hours,
Oh my gosh.
and you have spent 3 hours of it now. Well,
And I
no,
rolled a 7.
2 hours of it.
Shit.
Janai rolls a 3 plus a D8, making it
Oh, okay.
a 9. Fucking hell, guys.
I do like
Yay.
that even with an extra D8, Janae is still the last.
Yes, it's still the
Right,
last of
I was
everyone.
on the last.
So,
Hey,
Whoa.
Cats.
there are your monsters, and I will get everybody on the field while I just quickly switch over to the battle map. And
Cats. Can you not?
Sykes, you are up front with Janai behind.
Would I have seen
And-
them there or like right back here?
Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just quickly unlock the tokens. There you go.
Like way back here.
No, you would have seen them at the entrance.
Oh, okay.
Because you would have had to be at the entrance in order to see them.
I thought I was still like looking at them like 300 feet down, or not 300 feet, but like 30 feet down or something. But
No. You'd have to be at the entrance in order to see them. And Farrell.
Ooh.
And where is Illyria? There is Illyria. Okay, so with that, there we are. Cool. With that, at the top of the round, let me go back to my thing. We have Tifari with a 36 initiative. Fucking hell.
Yes.
Jeez.
I love that natural 20, man.
Wasn't even a natural 20, it was a 9. Oh, it wasn't natural 20, yeah.
Is my draw mode now? Because it's changed.
I say for sure take out the mage rippers because they're the ones that make you lose your magic.
Yeah, but I'm trying to draw an area out, and I can't find where the
So
area.
if you right click on the map itself, you should see drawing.
Oh, it's here now. Okay. I'll put this here.
Oh, I've just realized you guys are the wrong way around. Give me a moment.
Oh.
There we go. back to how you should be.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a radius. I'm doing it wrong. Sorry.
No worries. You're good. I did just spring a combat on you guys, so don't worry.
We knew this was coming, but
Yeah, knew it was coming,
Yeah.
but still.
yeah.
So, on that end, Farrell is up after Tefari, and then Illyria, you were after Farrell. While you figure out what to do, Tefari, I will figure out what. Fucking hell.
I did this correctly. This is a 30-foot radius, right?
I see. That's
So
a
I
third-
would like everyone inside
Jesus.
there to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, cool. I'll roll 3 times for the spiders. I'll just think it's the same thing. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm pretty sure that. Oh, I think 1,
No,
2,
strength
and I
check.
think. Oh, there's a strength check. Sorry. Constitution is a +2, so actually, that would be a 5, an 8, and a 16.
They all fail.
Okay, those are fail, and let me just quickly roll for the Mage Rippers. Even if it's turns, that's fine. It's Constitution saving throw. That's a 12.
That's a fail.
Damn.
So, do a damage. Do I just do one roll
Just
and that's all of them?
Yeah, the one roll and that's all of them.
Okay.
When it comes to
Okay.
area of effective damage, it's just one roll and that's applied to everyone.
So, they will all take 27 points of damage.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a good roll.
And they all get a level of exhaustion.
Ooh.
And they all emit a dim green light in a 5-foot radius, so they can't go invisible. I just hit them with sickening radiance.
Wow.
Okay, that hurt.
It's a great spell. If there's
It's
low
an amazing
constitution
spell.
enemies.
That's an amazing spell. Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's a constitution saving throw or take 4d10 radiant and suffer a level of exhaustion.
Means I think they're half speed, right?
No, not
Or no, it's
not,
different in
not
this
no,
one, yeah.
It's different in this game.
Yep.
But it's all -1 to
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
to their thing.
I'm still
Actually, you know what? Instead of making it -1, I'll make it a -2 to their things because that makes it a little bit more problematic for them. Where's my effects? There's my effects. There we
Yeah,
go.
I'm down for that.
1, 2, 1, 2. Excuse me while I just quickly apply a whole bunch of
Yep.
exhaustion to these guys.
Jeez.
Yeah.
They are full. Pain.
There you go. Wow!
Logging up the entire combat log. Love it.
Yeah.
Yep. All those of us things. Forcing me to quickly just update, make these guys just a little bit tougher. So. Okay, yeah. That happened.
Yeah, I moved forward a bit, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. It is now Farrell's turn. Farrell is going to have to move through you all, though, unfortunately. So that is going to cost him a whole bunch of movement. So 10, 20. Ooh, he's not going to get very far. But he's going to get to there, so that's 30. And what does the spell do again? They now emit light.
They emit a dim green light. Yes.
So as these things start to emit this dim greenish light, you notice that their bodies, even though they look exactly like spiders, these massive horrendous creatures with long horrendous 8 limbs, but you see that their bodies are they're a lot more stone-like than a normal spider would be. You can see that they seem to be almost moving. You can almost hear like a kind of creaking noise as their carapace moves against each other. What is Farrell gonna do? Don't actually know what he would do, to be honest. He'll do. Actually, that major swarm is a pain in the ass. So,
just before I end my turn, I forgot to say this. Sorry. I will warn everyone to not go inside the green light.
Okay,
good to know. Illyria, you are up next. By the way, once I figure out what to do with Farrell. He is going to do. I think he's going to do Guiding Bolt on the Mage of the Swarm.
Nice.
Oh man. What I'm about to do with Atlas, he's going to.
Although the Mage of the Swarm is technically got half cover right now, so.
Already looking forward to that.
Oh, minus 2 actually.
Yes, you are going to love me forever.
As long as you don't run out of spell slots, I do.
So the Mage Opus take 9 points of damage, and they have advantage to the next attack roll against them. All right, Illyria, you are up.
Hey, hey, Atlas.
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
Nice.
Haste!
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what a good choice.
Ooh.
Happy
nice.
East, my wonderful barbarian.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's
Speedy
amazing.
barbarian.
Man, that
Speedy
is
Gonzalez.
okay. Then I need to do my bonus action because of Blade Stinger, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Blade Singer, Blade Song. I think. What? Yes, that is the correct one. Then I am going to, sorry, right there, and that's all I can do.
All right. That'll be you. Atlas, you are
Yes.
up with Sykes on deck.
I am feeling very speedy.
So for those that are unaware of what haste does, it is essentially a spell that doubles Atlas's movement speed. So his is up to 80. I
Yes.
assume.
Wow.
You assume correctly.
Yes, he has +2 to his AC and advantage to his dexterity saving throws, and he gets an additional action,
Yep.
Extra
which
action.
that
yeah.
is essentially his attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
You
So-
get 2 attacks per action, right, Atlas?
Yes.
You get
Go
4
for it,
attacks.
Atlas. What are you up to?
Well, I will very speedily move right there.
I would say
I
it's
will.
normally an extra 5 to move through people, but you're so fucking fast now it doesn't make any difference.
I already calculated it before and would have already been fine. Yeah. Barbarians are fast.
Yeah.
And I will rage with my bonus action. And
Yeah.
then I will attack
run up
with
to him.
my sword
Ah.
for the first time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
One-handed or
So-
two-handed?
One-handed, because I also am
Doesn't
carrying a
want to
torch,
break it.
and I don't want to
Oh,
break
true.
it. Yes,
That's fair.
indeed.
But you can still see these creatures as they are now emitting a dim light, so there would be no disadvantage to this.
That's fine. I will keep holding on to the torch and not break my sword anyway, because I can just see how that goes. I can just see how that goes. I will recklessly attack, so I will give myself advantage.
A
Four?
16.
A 16.
That does not hit.
It does not.
Ooh.
No.
Alright.
As you swing round with the sword, there is a clink as it bounces off the thick stone carapace of these creatures.
All right. I will try again.
20 though does
20?
hit. as this creature moves and squirms from the sickness, you spot the opening in between its stone carapace, piercing the sword straight through for 12 points of
12
damage. Jeez. It's to number 2. That was not number 1. He is not looking healthy.
I'll try to do something about that because that sounds too healthy for me.
21 definitely hits.
Gotta love haste.
I do it for consistent, another 12.
I need to do some maths. Yeah, that'll do it. That will definitely do
Very
it.
nice.
As you,
Thanks, Illyria.
he says he hit his from Atlas as he runs up. Describe to me how you decimate this creature.
Atlas kind of pulls up like a car that accelerates too fast, so it just goes. Whoop. Just his feet go faster than his torso, and then it basically just keeps running into this thing with the sword stretched out. No
Nice.
finesse whatsoever.
No finesse. Just charging straight
it's
forward,
the
sword out,
cartoon.
stab, and this
Body
creature
moves
just
before the
collapses. As you are very sure that you struck something vital, as it collapses and shudders and squirms and does the thing that spiders do with their legs curling up around them. That's dead.
Oh shit.
Well
And
done.
not disconnected.
Yeah, but that was a nice 1-2-3 punch with the spell, the haste, and
Do you
and
still
the
have
wrecking
movement?
ball. No, that's good for now. I'll
Okay. You still
admire
have
what I've
another action,
done.
by the way.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because haste.
Right. Right. Even more actions. I guess I can
haste,
dodge. Can I dodge?
Yeah, you can take the dodge action.
Then I will take the dodge action to cancel out the advantage I've given my enemies.
Nice. All right.
Gotta love it.
That's Atlas's turn. Sykes, you're up.
All right, so, I can shoot over people, correct? Or
Yeah,
through
I'll
people?
I'll
Okay.
say you can. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, even if I can't, I could always move 5 feet. So I
Well,
had earlier.
Tell you what. In order to, I'll let you shoot over people, but that will grant a that will grant a half cover advantage to
that's
to the
fine.
things you're fighting
I'll
at, shooting through.
I'll take my movement to just move here then.
Mhm.
And I will shoot Mountain Spider 3 because it's the first round of combat, and for him I get advantage.
You can see that this creature seems to be sort of perched above the perched upon the wall above what appear to be a whole bunch of chains that seem to be scattered along the floor.
So you know what? Because I don't need the bonus action to gain advantage, I'm gonna use my bonus action to Hunter's Mark it.
Nice.
So yes. So I need to see if I hit first. My longbow. Oh,
22 definitely hits.
all right, awesome. So I get sneak attack. I get Hunter's Mark. And I shoot it. Wham! Damn!
Yeah,
Nice.
these creatures don't have a lot of fucking hit points.
I know. Shit.
And you guys also rolled really high for initiative.
Alright, I guess second attack, I'll go for Spider 2 because I can't use my bonus action since I did. Because I think it's a bonus action to apply Hunter's Mark on something that died to a different one on the next turn.
Yeah, unfortunately, the bonus you can't use the bonus action. Yeah,
So this is just a regular hit.
Yeah.
But I still go before it, so it's
You do.
another advantage. I didn't even roll advantage on that. Oops. Oh, that's fine.
This time.
27.
20 definitely hits.
That's 7 damage on that one.
Okay. 7
And
damage to
that
that
is my
one.
turn.
It is still alive.
and
So, Sykes sort of just gently sort of squeezes past Illyria and Farrell, pulls out his bow and goes, "Oh yeah, need to give me a moment." Casts his Hunter's Mark as his eyes turn orange, and the eyes of the creature also turn orange, and it's aware of the effect. You notice it's also glowing quite nicely, so you're able to see it perfectly clearly. Due to the fact it's glowing, you aim for that. You wait until it opens its mouth again, sort of trying almost to scream at you, and you just release the bow, and it sails perfectly down the gullet of this creature. There's this like noise from it, and it just flumps onto the ground.
They're easier to hit from the inside.
Apparently so.
And then I use the rest of my movement to back up.
Just excuse me through everybody else in the back. It is now the Mage Ripper swarms. Finally, I get to do something.
Yes, Ed,
Yeah.
you get to make a Constitution saving throw for it first.
Is it at the start of their turn or the end of their turn?
At the start of its turn.
At the start of its turn. Nice.
Damn.
Constitution saving throw coming right up. That's an
Oh my
11.
All right.
Damn.
And it takes 21 points of radiant damage and exhaustion again.
Another 2 points of
Radiant?
exhaustion. 21. That's going to be 57. God damn it.
Forgot we fought 3 or 4 of these.
Yeah,
no,
you
3 of them.
fought
They
3 of
all-
them.
It's like, wow, 57?
You should have used more sickening radiance.
Yeah, but you didn't know. Didn't know.
We needed to capture
The situation you guys were in didn't really constitute to using Sick and Raisins a lot.
Yeah.
This does. The other side didn't. This creature, you notice that several of these tiny, small tennis ball-like creatures just sort of flop down, unable to continue moving. But quite a lot of them still continue, and they sense something quite nice in front of them that they're going to go and bite, or they're going to attempt to bite.
Oh, because you got magic on you now.
That's 6. Yeah, that's a fail. You ain't gonna be doing anything on that one.
Does not do it.
That does not do it. No. However,
That's very handy. I'm
As it's,
stronger and they target me. Very good.
Yeah. As they're there, sort of trying to bite at you, you notice that some of them sort of seem to stop the feelers that they have on their head, reaching out to the area around them, and there is this almost like this sort of sense of drawing from the air, but instead what they are doing is they are drawing from that sickening radiance that is currently occupying the space and drawing it into itself. Tefari, your sickening radiance is dispelled.
Oh, okay.
Masochists.
Forgot they did that to Farrell's lightning storm.
And the swarms gain 8 temporary hit points. And
That was still a good opening, so.
it was an amazing opening. And
Oh god. Oh no, I thought
hang on a minute,
it looked like
hang-
they were duplicating. I was like, whoa. Oh, they are.
they are duplicating.
Oh shit. Oh no. That's pop up.
Because that is an ability that they have.
Oh no! I
And
think that didn't happen last time.
no, it didn't, because they didn't need to, and also because you guys were because they were in an area that they couldn't duplicate. Now they do. Now they are. That is going to be their turn, because the other ones don't actually happen when they get duplicated. It is now Janai's turn.
Good night.
Janai is going to, well, seeing that the sickening radiance is no longer there, does she have any more dice? She does, but she shouldn't get those back on her. Doesn't matter. 5, 10, 15, 20. She does remember how vicious these creatures were, so she's going to go 25, 30 to there. Quickly double checking how much movement she has. 30, okay, and now she's going to swipe. She'll swipe at the creatures with Atlas. That definitely hits. Oh yeah, that's a point. They also have the advantage on them. Forgot about that.
Right.
1. And we'll turn this into a goading attack. Creature, forcing it to do that. That is a failure, so it is now goaded. And she'll now do the same thing again. Oh yeah, creature also gets to keep doing that. Extra D on the damage. And do the same thing again. 5. Second attack. Definitely hits. And... oh yeah. That, oh yeah, she also has another scimitar from her second hand. Whacking again, and smacking for that. Alright, that is going to be her turn. It is the final spider's turn. This creature is hurt, and it's too big to fit through where it wants to fit through, so it is going to climb up into the ceiling, which is not very high. 5, 10, 15. What is his movement? Again. Movement is 30. On 10 feet up. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and that's as far as it's going to go, and it's going to spit at the thing that's nearest to it, which is going to be Illyria.
True.
And that definitely hits. You are restrained, Illyria.
What do I need to do to be unrestrained?
As an
For
action,
audience?
as an action on your turn, you can make a DC 12 strength check to try and pull yourself free. The web is also possible to attack the web, and it is also vulnerable to fire as well. But you are now currently restrained by this creature.
Roger that.
Okay. Top of the round, we have Tefari up with Farrell on deck, and then Illyria up. So.
Well, seeing a new little boy pop in. That one is... Yeah, I will do 3 lightning ray attacks.
Nice.
I will toss 1 at the mountain spider. That's not very high.
Unfortunately misses.
I will use ray number 2 on him as well. That's
That
better.
also hits.
8 damage.
Nice.
Yeah,
Should
I'm
have had
trying to
resistance
take it out. So
21 definitely hits.
another 21. Yeah, 2 damage.
Still enough to kill it.
Hey,
Just. As you, how does Tefari throw these lightning bolts out towards this creature?
Well, there's just 3 small crackles of lightning will appear above his hand, his palm, and they'll just zap, 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 zap.
Just holding out his hands, these small three glows appear above his hand, and he just ping, ping. Oh no, pink. Just flicks them off towards as these massive strikes of bolts crackle and crash over the body of this creature, and this creature shudders from the pain and collapses onto the ground. Very much dead. Is that your turn?
Very good. I will do some movement.
Okay.
So, I'll move here, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. It is now Farrell's turn with Illyria on deck. Farrell. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? He doesn't like the fact that that two of his friends, his friends are in that area which he would probably use. Actually, no. He would definitely do this if he's got a level 3. He doesn't have a level 3. Oh well. So in actual fact, what he is going to do, he's going to do... Hell yeah, he's going to do Guiding Bolt on one of these creatures, which has now seemed to double in size. He will do it on the one that is near Janai. With a 20, definitely hits. The creature will take 14 points of lightning damage, but the creature, even though it's a swarm, suddenly seems to light and sparkle and be swathed in this beautiful green grass light. Farrell, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is going to run all the way over here to this beautifully coloured red chair, although it seems to be a little bit worn. That is going to be Farrell's turn. Illyria, you are up with Atlas on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I do it? Do I? I think I should. Magic missile time? I think it's magic missile time.
Go for it. Or level.
The second. Let me start hurling them. I think I get 4 bolts, correct?
I believe it's 1 extra above the first level, yeah. Well, I'm saying it is now.
I know. Keep up.
Yeah, that's 2 points. Keep it rolling because they all hit automatically.
Oh my god.
Annoyingly. Nice.
Nice.
These purple streaks of energy fly from your hand as you just throw your hand forwards, and they strike into the mass that is currently assailing the feet of Atlas, scattering a whole bunch of them all over the place. But yeah, there's that. They are still alive though.
I'm checking. Okay. All right. So. Oh no, never mind. Fuck. I am fine. I still got my bonus action, but I don't have anything. That's all I can do.
Okay. All right, Atlas, you're up with Sykes on deck.
I will recklessly start attacking the ones that are not glowing. That's Shanae can have those, but
Okay.
because I will recklessly do it, I give myself advantage anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
A 10
Oh.
unfortunately does
Oh.
miss.
well, I'll try again. I've got loads of tries again. 20.
You've got loads of tries again, and this one definitely does as you sweep down.
Nice for
13. They are resistant to piercing, so that's good to know. That's going to be 6. So, what's that going to be? Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. And continuing on. For a 19.
It definitely hits.
For 9 damage.
Very good. That is... We have... let me get my braining gear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, carry on.
Alright. And then for the last one. A 22.
1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, 22 definitely hits.
For another 9.
For another 9 points of damage. Oh boy. That'll be that. Okay, so yeah, you basically just start skewering these balls, these little creatures that just dancing around your feet. So, like, this sword is way too long for this job, but somehow you're making it work.
It's basically a human sewing machine.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Wow.
Are you going to stay there, or are you going to move?
No, I'll stay there.
Okay. I will say this to you. From where you're positioned, there is this weird feeling coming from the box beside you.
Alright. I'll show
And-
that box is weird.
Your passive perception is pretty shit, so you're not going to notice that. Okay,
It's
cool.
It's worse than average.
That's fair. That's fair. There's like there are certain details I need you guys to be aware of if you can see them. Sykes, you're up.
Alright, so I'm first going to use my bonus action to, since the other one died before the end of this turn, I'm going to put my Hunter's Mark on Mage Ripper Swarm 2.
Okay, the ones that have appeared
Yes.
will seem to somehow expand from this other group.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dungeon Dad, for
Then-
making this creature. This was an amazing creature. I love this creature.
I think, because it has the advantage on it from Feral, right?
It does indeed, yes.
Okay.
So if you rolled your attack on it, it'll automatically grants the advantage to it.
Keep
So yeah,
forgetting
so I
you can do
will drop this on it to attack with my bow then.
hang on a minute.
Hmm.
Did you attack recklessly, Atlas?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Mhm.
Need to remember that because
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Bit too late now.
Yeah.
Carry on.
No,
Carry on, please.
I
Speed Six.
dodged with my haste action last time, so that would have cancelled out. But this turn, you will get advantage against me.
I know, but you did roll advantage. Yes, I see.
Yes. Yes.
I'm being silly.
Man. So I did 12 damage to it.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was quite a hit. As you release your bow, release your arrow, it slides into this group, seemingly skewering a whole bunch out the other side. Doesn't seem to have made a huge amount of impact, but it's decent.
And then I'm gonna do. Okay, yeah, I'll just attack the same one.
Carry on.
Does this also get advantage, or is it just the one
Nope,
attack?
just the first attack.
Okay, just want to make sure. 23.
Definitely hits.
All right, so a lot less damage than before, but 3 damage.
Still decent. There's still another few of these tennis balls skewered.
And then I'll use my move action to get in the room. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
All right, so you're moving to the chains that seem to be scattered along the floor here behind you.
Don't forget, there's also a guy behind. There was something 50 feet from this room as well. That was also pretty large. I'm guessing
Yes.
it's behind whatever that white door is.
You do see the gate. There is a gate here.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
That's all I saw.
Actually, yeah, no, you would see the gate because Atlas is holding the torch. So yeah, you can clearly see that there is now a gate on the other side.
Even
of
if he didn't, I have dark vision, so it's.
Dark vision grants dim light when there's no light.
Oh. Well, that was like 15 from the light, and then further on you couldn't see much, but okay.
No, but Atlas's torch does illuminate it, so you can see it clearly.
Got it.
All right, it is now the Mage Ripper Swarms. These ones, unfortunately, are well, fortunately for me, are affected by Janai. They seem to hate Janai for some strange reason, so they're going to be going against them. Against Janai. So this is their. Oh yeah, they've got multi-attack. I forgot about that. That definitely misses. How many attacks is it? Oh, it's 2. Ah, I forgot about that last time. Oh well.
Yeah.
And the second one. Why are these drop? Oh right, I know why they're doing that, because of that. That's annoying. That definitely hits though. So they will take. They will take that amount of damage to Janai. 10, and Janai needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Excuse me while I just play with myself.
That was a bad roll. 1, 2,
No, it was-
1, 1.
Oh yeah, that was a shit roll. Actually, she shouldn't have taken 10. She should have taken 9. So. But she needs to make a. What did I say? Wisdom saving throw, right? Yes, wisdom saving throw. Too many characters. That definitely fails.
Oh no.
So she will lose a first level spell. So these guys gain 5 temporary hit points. And yeah, fortunately they also create another bunch of themselves.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't worry, they have the same.
What-
They
Yeah.
have the same hit points as the ones that just split from them, but they just seem to multiplying.
We need to hit them with big area hits, guys. They're all just splitting up, creating more of them.
Actually, It's not your turn. Carry on. Doesn't matter.
No, I know. I was just talking, so.
I know you are. These guys, though, are going to continue to have an attack on Janai. Come on! Yeah, there we go. And because Janai is also a spellcaster, it's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw for Janai. Carl, you're in the way. I need to make you disappear.
He needs to.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh boy. They chose the right person for Shadai. So she loses another first level spell slot, and these guys gain 5 debris points. And these guys also split.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
So there's now a lot of them.
Sorry, you got any more blasts? Or lions?
Very
I
good.
do have a fireball.
Might help.
Throw it out there.
Alice, you still raging?
Yes, I'll be fine.
Yes, that's why I asked.
Unfortunately, they're going to have to go after Janai because Janai's a magic person. They can smell
Don't
Janai.
worry. She doesn't
They can
have a
smell
lot
it.
of spell slots. Once she runs out of spell slots, they won't split anymore.
That
Yes, that heavy armor.
misses. But with the multi-attack hits again, I think I don't need to one-attack people, so it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Hey! With these creatures clearly have just come into existence and still not really knowing what they're going to do, so they start to kind of swarm at Shaniai's feet and don't do anything. I forgot that they don't do anything the turn they arrive. So yeah, so the next ones won't do anything. It is now Shaniai's turn.
Did she use her cape thing yet?
Yes, she
I know
has.
she
has.
likes the bonus action second attack,
Yeah,
though. So.
she does like to bonus action second attack, but she also has used her cape thing, and I believe it only recharges on a long rest. And she has already
okay.
used it previously.
Gotcha.
But she's
yeah,
also
the
seeing
second
what's
action
going on,
is pretty
and is going to try and get out of there, actually.
good. Yeah.
She's going to take the better part of valor and get the fuck out of there. So she is going to take 2 potential attacks.
Well, she could action to disengage, right? Full movement.
That's true.
She
Yeah,
could.
she can definitely do
Yeah.
that. She'll do
It's rogues
action
that
to
can do
disengage,
the
so 5,
bonus, but
10,
everyone else can do it.
15, 20, 25, 30. Head over. Actually, she'll head over here. And we'll use a bonus action to switch from her scimitar to her longbow. And that is going to be her turn. It's top of the round with
Atlas, that is
Tafari.
good.
Yes. Oh, shit. 5, 10.
So right where you are is actually a table, and what is a very high, almost chest height, kind of very familiar to you, torture table. So if you want, you can climb on top of it.
I think I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
That would count as hitting all 4 Ripper Swarms, right?
That would indeed hit all 4 Whipper Swarms, yes.
Thank you. I would like all of them to make a Constitution saving throw, because I'm gonna upcast Pulse Wave to level 5. And
Nice.
yeah,
Is
hopefully Pulse
Atlas
Wave.
in that too, or
I
So
assume so.
Constitution
Looks
saving
like it.
throw.
yeah,
Yes,
It does, yeah.
Atlas is in there too, so sorry,
Okay.
Atlas.
That's fine.
I was just curious.
Roll really high.
27.
Wow! Yeah, you
Natural
just-
20 for 27. Jeez. I'm just quickly rolling the other saves. And Rage Rip of number 4, because I have also noticed that I have to do it all individually for all of them. So, a 9, a 5, a 6, and a 19. I think the 19 saves.
19 makes it. So let me quickly check the spell. Sorry. Oh, he takes half damage,
Okay.
Mhm.
and the others now take.
I believe if you roll the damage, it'll automatically apply to all of them. I believe.
Yeah, but I've upcast it, so
Oh, so what's the upcast?
it's now 8d6.
Okay, so if you click and drag on if you click and drag or click and hold where the dice is, and then right click on your mouse, it'll add the number of dice that you get to it. And then obviously drag
Alright.
the lot over to the box.
8. Damn it. There we go. Alright, so the Field wants to take 27 points of force damage.
Okay. I'll have to do some maths again. That's going to be okay.
Mm,
5.
Rounded down, right? For half.
Yeah, round down
Yep.
for half.
Okay. It's 12 for me. Halved again, so I'll take 6.
yeah,
Because of your raging.
Yeah.
that's not too horrible, at least.
No.
That's amazing.
No,
That's
that's fine.
26. That's
Yeah, Larry,
13,
fireball. He'll be fine.
8,
Yes.
91.
Oh, you want me to use fire?
I'm for it.
Yeah.
I am all for it.
This is the one situation where you can attack a party member and be good.
Oh yes, and I'll even be happy.
Unless
I
you do
can
like
just
80
be a
damage, in which
beacon,
case, holy shit.
for enemies and AoE attacks.
Take 100
You
damage.
you are the actual tank.
Yeah.
Oh,
You are
yeah.
the
Like I
aggro
said,
person.
I'm dumb as a brick, but I'm a brick wall, so that's fine. That's fine.
You're a brick
And
wall that also flattens people when you fall on them.
yeah,
Mhm.
Is that your turn,
so-
Tefari?
no, there's more to Paul's way. Because I can also launch them 25 feet, and I would like to launch them 25. The ones that failed, I would
Yeah,
like
of
to
course.
launch those 25 feet against the wall and get some impact damage. I
5,
want to make
10,
my own
yeah.
tunnel.
Ow.
5, 10, 5, 10, and they all go slamming against the walls. Is there anything special for when they get slammed against the walls?
Well, they get slammed to the wall with an extreme amount of force. So
Is there anything on the spell that does?
no.
anything?
It's just they get pulled or pushed away.
You know what? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna make them take the remaining movement in damage because that's how far they would have actually moved. So it's 25 feet, right?
Yeah, it's normally 15 feet, but because of the upcast,
Damn.
it's 10 extra feet
25.
per
So they
spell.
all were pushed technically 25, but they only moved 10, and so there's still 10 more feet of damage. So they're gonna 15 more feet. So I'll run that down to 10. So they all those that moved take an additional 2d6 bludgeoning damage on top of that. So that's still only. Oh damn.
That was weird.
River's
Ah.
Power, why not?
River's power just went out. I just saw that.
Well, we know
Oops.
what they were gonna do, so
That is true.
we can do that.
And let me just quickly get that done. Cool. Ed used Tash's Mind Whip to level 3 on 1 and 3. Okay. There we go.
Just
That's
okay.
lie.
if
Dang it,
they're
no
well, they are
fireball.
still alive, although very, very seriously injured. And I'll just quickly sort out some stuff.
Well,
'cause you
I
are
did already
lots of things.
do movement, so that's my turn.
Actually, no fireball. Okay. Just I just saw that.
No.
Where are you? You are there. So let me get you guys back into position. You are. My apologies, Jeff. What did you say?
I did already do the last movement I had, so this is my turn.
Cool. Thank you. All right. It is now technically Farrell's turn. So Farrell is going to. What is Farrell going to do?
If you wanted me to join Zoom, make it easier.
I've solved it now. No, that's Shania. I don't want Shania. I want. Where the fuck did Farrell go? Fucks. Too many things.
Well, he was in the way you said, so you
Yeah.
you banished him.
Yeah.
Where
Apparently
to?
so.
I don't know.
He. Well. Oh no, he doesn't have the level 3 spells anymore. He's got level 1, level 2. What has he got? Oh, I got warding bond. You know what? Oh no, can you upcast guiding bolt?
Yes.
I think you can.
Yeah, you can.
It does more damage.
Increases damage by 1d6. Then he will do that, and he'll do it on the thing that's nearest to him. And just move here, so he doesn't actually have to. Actually, no, he move here, so he gets a nice clear line of sight. Sight. And he will upcast this to level 2. That's 27, definitely hits. Additional d6, doing a good old 16 points of damage to that swarm. These swarms are, well, they're not looking great. They're looking a little bit shit, to be honest. And that is he's gonna just also move back as well and head to here. And Illyria was gonna do fireball, I heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So fireball, I believe. Where is their fireball?
Do they have it?
They do have fireball. There it is. Just found it. I was about to say they don't have it, but were they going to upcast it? I can't remember. Oh, it doesn't matter.
So.
I just saw a river pop up in my thing. Hang on a minute. Let me just get them back in quickly. Doing things.
Nice.
Doing things.
You'll be able to witness the carnage you're unleashing.
Atlas is getting a tan.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey River,
I'm
welcome back.
Hello. Prepare to be attacked.
It's your turn.
Done.
You can do your fireball.
Okay, give me a moment. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Shit.
Upcast.
Fantasy Grounds is still loading. Just give it a moment.
Yeah, no worries.
worries.
Would you like me to roll the thing for you?
Yes.
You want to upcast it?
Go ahead and make a that circle thing, my bob.
Oh, for like figuring out who's in the fireball.
Yeah, and I'm just correcting your DC because your DC was incorrect on your character. The circle thing,
Oh,
you
what
Bob.
do you mean it's incorrect? Because I have blades on online.
What?
Just give me a hot minute.
Yeah, no worries. Into drawing mode and.
I think you can
Where
draw
am I?
shapes
Yeah.
with the pointers. You go to pointers, and then it's the draw circle.
There we go. There's the pointers. Draw circle.
Yep.
It's a yeah. There you go. Thank you.
The whole room.
Just hit the wall.
Plus a bit
and
more.
Oh my god. Okay. I did not know my power was going to go up for a split second. My
Toss it here and
apologies.
hit everyone.
Yeah, no worries, bud. You would never have known that. So, you can move it obviously to avoid everybody.
Or not.
Except Atlas, because we want to hit Atlas because it'll get those two then.
Or not, that is true. How do you get it to move? I always forget how you get it to move.
If you hover over it, there's a small white square, and if you
there
click
it
on
is.
the white
Yeah,
square,
found it.
you can move it.
So if you sort of move it to... What have I done now?
It's right on the main tripper.
I don't know what I've done now. It's all gone skewy.
Because I'm not trying to hit Feral.
Yeah, no, of course I understand. I was going to remove all because I know you're going to aim it so you don't get anybody except Atlas.
Yeah, Atlas is going to take it like.
Not even the Bay Trippers, just Atlas.
Just Atlas. Just aim at Atlas.
Powered up. Power. If he gets hit by fireball, he gains
that's a fail. That's
40 damage on his next damage.
Yeah.
What kind of save is it?
It's a dexterity saving throw, DC 17.
Nice. I got advantage on those.
Apologies, River. So, natural 20. There it is.
Again.
Okay.
Fine.
Let me. Hold
Double nat
on.
20.
I'm here, everyone. Just give me a hot minute. Oh,
That exhaustion really
Nat
helped.
20 against Tafari too.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay, I forgot how good Fireball is sometimes.
You're lucky you still have a third level slot.
Yeah, I know, right? So
Right,
yeah, 31.
Yes.
How do you want to do this?
Takes no damage.
Nice.
You should see Illyria. It's not a normal fireball in a sense. It's like purplish flame.
Ooh,
Just
like a
starts
flame psychic.
expanding where that third eye is, and once it gets like critical mass, pulses it right into the fray. Atlas, you see a giant fireball when away and just explodes in his purplish flame, burning every single
Just-
there is.
Mhm.
Nice. So Atlas, you do take 15 points of fire. Well,
He takes
7.
no, you take. Yeah, there we go. It's like, hang on a minute. No, half again. I forgot.
Hey, Atlas, guess what? Guess what?
What?
Guess what?
What?
Oh, do you? He's using it.
There you go, have a reaction.
He takes
Thank
1
you.
damage.
Yeah, as Atlas
No,
Atlas.
he takes no damage.
I was like,
Takes
no
no damage.
damage.
No, he takes 1 point of damage. Oh no, because it's because it's also your your intelligence on top of it. So yeah, Atlas takes nothing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Lord.
That was
Awesome.
Illyria sees what's happening, goes, "Oh shit!" and quickly throws up a shield towards Atlas to completely protect him from this
Yeah, it was just
enormous
like, oh,
purple
get hit.
flame
Amazing.
that completely incinerates whatever remains of these creatures. That was amazing. I loved that. Completely incinerates them.
Imagine being at the center of an atomic blast, just
Mhm.
instantly vapor.
Just
Yeah.
blinded for a few seconds, just everything scorched as soon as I could see again. And then
Yep. And you see Atlas is just surrounded by the flaming bodies of these creatures that you can hear them gently screaming or screeching as they quickly just dissolve and burn away. There is this horrible acrid smell though that comes up from them, so it's not pleasant. But yeah, they
Atlas will just look
dead.
you dead in the eyes and be like, "That was awesome. That was awesome."
Illyria goes up to Atlas and then offers a fist bump.
Absolutely taken. That was awesome.
And with that, the chamber is cleared. You notice that the webs that were at least on the wall behind where Atlas was are no longer there. You have the giant corpses of the massive spiders on the grounds in front of you, and a lot of damage and an interesting chamber with a gate that seems to be closed and locked, and you know that there is another large creature behind. But that's something that's going to have to wait until next week, where we find out what goes on behind, or whatever the holes that creature, or whatever that is behind that gate, or whatever on earth this chamber is. Yes, that was fun. And you guys
Yeah,
were
that
on the
was
wrong places
awesome.
again.
Yes.
Damn it. God damn it. No, you're over there. You go back over there. And you go back over there. There we go. Any memorable moments from you guys?
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Nuke.
Nuke.
The
Yes.
nuke, yes.
Nuke. being
Yes.
at the center of 2 AoE spells and taking 7 damage. Yeah.
It's just
The nuke, and also
God.
the
Would have
the
been
giant,
14 without being protected. So yeah,
Yeah.
feel free to drop AoE spells on Atlas. It's fine. It's
As long as they're not
absolutely
psychic damage.
fine. Yeah, indeed, indeed.
Yeah, as
I'm
long as it's not a mind blast, which that is pure psychic of itself.
Yeah.
there is this YouTube clip I remember. I think it's of Viva. Is it Viva the Good Fight or something like that? But they do sort of weird, funny sketches, and one of them is about the fighter who's with a whole bunch of mages, and he tells the mages at the start of the thing, look, just be aware of the fact that I'm getting close, and if you do anything, I can't see shit, so stop.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You know the one, yeah.
Yeah,
So he
Viva
goes,
Lagoon.
he then
Amazing
goes off to
sketches.
fight. He goes off to fight these whole creatures, and then suddenly all the mages go and cast a whole bunch of stuff. So he can't see shit, and they all obliterate everything, and he's just like. And I get sort of a little bit the same vibes with Atlas, although Atlas is kind of like, come on, bring it.
Come on, indeed.
Oh boy. If that's going to be a tactic, I'm going to have to figure out how to try and challenge you guys in if that's going to end up being a tactic. That's it, TK Klein. Viva the Dirt League.
Fireball! Yeah.
That was it. Viva Dirt League. Thanks, TK Klein.
I
Oh,
will
that was
be
fun.
perfectly happy to gather all enemies around me in a big old group hug and then be dropped fireballs upon. It is absolutely fine.
That's totally your jam. All right. Honestly, that was my memorable moment too. Anybody else had any other memorable moments?
Fireball.
Okay, the fireball.
I was happy with
And
the sickening radiance.
That was my.
Yeah, it was
Also,
awesome.
that's-
Yeah.
Yeah,
That helped a
that
lot.
second radiance, man. Oh my god.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
And-
it's really cool, and it's a pretty unknown spell, but I love it.
Yeah,
I mean,
did very
potential
well.
for 4d10 radiant damage plus
Exhaustion.
exhaustion. Hello.
Yeah, plus all the other effects on it. That was
That was amazing, yeah.
Very nice.
And
That
it was
was
especially
brilliant.
if you're especially against massive creatures like that. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I do
Definitely
have to say,
of AoE spells.
Definitely the moment when we were all like back and forth, being fast and slow, and blaming each other for being fast and slow. Be like, Tapari, speak faster. I can't understand you when you're slow talking.
you're talking too slow. Stop. You're talking too slow. Speak faster.
Get a bite in the ass.
All right. As
Yes.
usual, we usually go and raid somebody tonight, but it's quite the people I normally would raid aren't actually online right now. So who are we gonna raid? I don't know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna go and raid somebody.
Well, I mean, you can raise Schoolia if you want. He's on, but
Oh, is he on?
yeah, he's playing with this group.
Ah, there he is. Yeah, we're gonna go and raid him. Scudia is lovely. But we're gonna go raid him with his group. Head over there, give him some loves, likes, hugs, wonderful follows, and all that stuff. I know you guys are capable of. I will be back tomorrow with some Rogue Trader. I cannot remember where the hell I am in that game, so join me as I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. So I'll be back tomorrow on Rogue Trader. Saturday will be... What was Saturday? Oh yeah, Saturday is going to be Dark Heresy, where we get to start the campaign proper and see what happens with regards to that. And Sunday is not going to be Fortune's Whimsy, unfortunately, but it will be something on Sunday. Check out the Discord for that. Anyways, guys, take care of yourselves, love each other, give yourselves big hugs, give your loved ones big hugs, and we will see you all again soon. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.